Did you notice I actually put the character and artist names on the slideshow?
I did. It was perfect. I love really good, Tal. Okay. Are we all set then?
Yep.
Perfect. So, Heather, are you set to hear the recap?
Guess not.
Yep, guess not. Yep. So you guys should probably keep thinking about your plans then to capture River.
In character or out of character?
In character, talk.
But I don't know shit.
Cain's gonna go see. Okay. Fuck this shit. I'm too old for this right now. Got a bullet in me.
So,
Shut up, young person.
as I have it,
Young. I'm so much older than you.
we're trying to get this person with us. He can't talk, and his buddy talks for him.
Yes, and we've been told that he probably won't agree if we try to talk to him anyways.
So, why don't we just trick him going through a door and have, like, Rigo Tier just push him in?
We need to restrain them.
If we have to deal with the burned hand, would it not just be simpler just to use force and just be done quickly and
Yes.
get out before they arrive?
We need an audience with him.
He's
so
also really hard to kill.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to kill him. Just restrain.
It still means that he's hard to put down.
So what you're saying is I don't need to worry about about spells being too powerful.
What if?
We can do this, you know, just by talking, I'm
Okay, I'm
pretty
back.
sure.
If we can, that'd be nice, but I don't want to have another run-in with the burned hand and the corrupt police.
I'd say how.
Wait,
I'd say,
Alistair's
okay,
talking.
let's do the recap.
Sorry.
All right. So, Heather, I believe you were in the first session.
Yeah, we said the cops were breaking in and everyone scattered, and the game was called There. And that's the last I remember.
The second session, I don't actually like the first session and the second session. I don't know why, but I'm thinking they happened the same session.
No, the second session had Echo in it, and Echo and Cain had their little run-in with the receptionist. That's when we met Mr. Peters.
Yes, that one was a full social one, right?
Right,
Oh,
and that's when the we got to talk to the communist leaders a bit one-on-one.
Yes. So essentially, yeah. Now I remember what happened in the second one. So in the second one, they got to speak to the the leaders of the Sickle and Hammer.
Okay.
Cain, Kona, essentially seduced Cuervo.
And Cain continued talking.
Cain continued talking, and you guys made it back and gave your report to the FBI handler. They then found out that there was another person in the room. It was the burned hand guy without his mask on.
In the room with the handler?
In the room with the handler. And essentially, he had been he paid you guys.
He's sponsoring the FBI.
Yeah, he's sponsoring the FBI investigation into the Sickle and Hammer, as well as he was trying to give them a bunch of essentially an army and a bunch of weapons. he had charmed your FBI handler, but you guys managed to break him out of the charm, and then Cain charmed him.
To make him rewrite the report false.
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me. Okay.
Well,
It's
if-
a good way.
Let's move on with what happened though.
Yes. So you guys went back to the hotel that the FBI was putting you up in, only to find out it is the hotel chain that Mr. Peters owns.
Mr. Peters being who again?
the burned
the
hand.
burned hand.
Oh crap. Okay.
So that's why we came here instead of there.
In the last session, you guys went to a communist meeting place, and the communists have canceled all of their meetings for the next long while. But you went to where they were scheduled to have had a barbecue anyways, and when you got there were some of the communists hanging about, and people started talking to them, only for one of them to stealthily pull a gun on Cain and to pull him off to the side so they could sit on a bench and talk. People realized that something suspicious was going on, but while they were, Alistair threw Ecstasy's coin at a girl, causing her and the coin to vanish. He then shouted in surprise when that happened, causing the gun that was held into Cain's ribcage to go off.
Oh no.
It did 47 damage to Cain,
Oh no.
as he realized that the bullet was made out of a very special material. After killing... Oh, and then they found out that the guy who had the gun on Cain was a grave singer.
Wait, one of the. Oh
Yes.
god damn it.
Or
They-
lower run racer.
Communist grave singer.
No, these
Oh, he was
communists...
masquerading too? Got it.
Yeah, these communists, they found out were actually burned hand members.
These communists didn't know that the meetings had been cancelled, so
Oh,
they
so they weren't
they
really.
weren't-
Gotcha.
were undercover communists.
So, you guys fought the burned hand members and you killed all of them, including the grave singer, but it was a very, very close fight. You guys also killed all the zombies that had come out, and
And a cop.
yep, and then two cops, because then the police showed up, and it was clear that they burned hand to help, because they ignored the burned hand members and were trying to shoot you guys.
God damn it.
The party managed to Dust had been bitten several times by the zombies and had contracted some sort of deadly virus. They managed to get her,
That's fine.
and yeah,
She got better.
let me explain. They managed to get her and Cain, who was also beginning to convulse,
And then went into coma.
and then went into a coma. Diner bathroom, where they performed surgery on Dust, and then they realized that the bullet that was inside of Cain had his name written on it and was comprised out of iron out of his mother's blood.
That. Okay.
So, to cure Cain, they had to essentially feed him the blood of someone who truly loved him.
Oh.
To which the party essentially went, shit, that's nobody.
Did they feed him his own blood?
Until Mauna realized that Mauna had a love potion on him.
Oh no.
So
Aria volunteered.
Aria drank the love potion, realizing that that would technically work.
Who knew a love potion would actually work? Useful.
I definitely didn't when I wrote that scene because I forgot that you had one.
But now
I
Aria's in love with
knew you
Cain.
forgot.
It was
Oh
only for an
no,
hour.
it only, yeah.
Oh, it was a
And-
temporary love potion?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it worked for an hour, and it cured it. They managed to bring Cain. They managed to wake Cain up out of his coma. They could not do anything for the bullet inside him, however, and the bullet with his name on it rests at the very, very underneath of his heart.
That's so grunge. I love it.
Knowing that they couldn't go back to the hotel, nor could they go back to the precinct, the party made it to the speakeasy and are sleeping in there right now.
And that's what I'm wanting.
Yep, and with no warning, you all begin waking up in the speakeasy.
No warning.
Which means we're not startled awake, which is
Nope.
good.
Yep, you guys all slowly wake up in the speakeasy. There's a few people in here who also look like they've stayed the night, and as always, the one of the octuplets, well, two of the octuplets, is hanging out at the door. The bartender is cleaning a glass. You guys can all stick yourself in any chairs you want to wake up. I'm gonna clear this of a couple people at least.
I
There
slept
should-
on the couch.
I just like that the two tieflings were next to each other. Oh, never mind.
Let's go to the
Oh, there's
tiefling
three
table.
tiefling.
Tiefling table.
Tiefling table!
Oh yes, I should tell you guys what you all look like.
Just us bitches.
Everyone should remember what they looked like previously. Rinder, you appear as a white man with brown hair.
Woo!
So he appears as
Shake
Rinder.
things up.
Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta draw human.
No, look like Rinder. I just said a white man with brown hair. You realize something feels off, and you can kind of see your nose. And you reach up to touch your face, and you realize that your nose is like 3 times its usual size. It's like massive.
So he's
And
Oh my god. No.
British?
No, please. No,
British?
he's turning to Mario.
What?
oh, he's Italian.
and you then reach underneath your nose and feel a comfortable mustache.
Wow.
I don't think comfortable and mustache should be in the same sentence.
What?
He's never had
Krieger,
a mustache then.
you all hear Krieger go, "Oh shit. Okay, which one of you do? Which one of you had, Which one of you- which one of you got the big nose?"
Krieger.
He looks like Hitler.
What?
He looks like Hitler.
No, he does not look like Hitler.
No,
Okay.
he's just got a big mustache for no reason.
He looks like Mario.
Okay, I thought you were going with he looked like Hitler.
Fix me.
I can't, Captain Rinder.
I seriously thought you were gonna make him look like Hitler.
I
I'm,
have words after this.
Let's move on from that.
I'm sorry, Captain. That was meant for Alistair.
Why, I'd say that would have looked extraordinary on me.
Oh,
But I wouldn't have changed much.
Alistair, you're black still, but you're like a darker black now.
What?
Why? Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Nigerian.
Well, it is quite fine, you see. I do know the way.
Don't do it.
I forget which ethnicity I was.
Jewish.
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 Okay, right.
Of
It's like
Jewish
so
descent.
Yeah.
Wait, is it an ethnicity or a culture?
Is there anything on Render's head?
Oh, we're not starting that.
You
We're not starting that discussion.
guys
Is
have.
Dust still wearing their hat?
Yes, she found a worker's cowboy hat.
You guys, you're a Jewish cowboy, Dust.
Yeah.
Wait. If it's a Jewish cowboy, is it corkscrew? Side.
No,
Get outta here.
corkscrew.
What?
Like, I get what you're saying with the little, whatever the hair things are called, but I don't get how corkscrew.
No, it's because it's she's got a hat.
So, guys, you know that Cuervo's gonna be here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Pablo,
probably-
right.
You guys should probably come up with a strategy to deal with him.
So, wait, why do we gotta deal with Pablo?
Right. Sorry, Bo. They wanted that they needed to talk. And this is how you guys are going to try and get River, because you need to get him ASAP. Krieger has mentioned to you that in 3 months' time, you are not going to want to be on this planet.
Ah, right. We're supposed to be getting the gangster, not actually doing FBI stuff.
Essentially, yeah.
I kind of forgot the plot arc because I got real into the character.
That's fine. Go ahead.
So,
In character. My character got in character. God damn it.
what if
Rinder grumbles.
I just say, what if we get him drunk silly, and then we just bring him drunkenly in his drunken stupor back to our humble abodes?
You mean here?
Yes. Wink.
That's not a bad idea, I guess.
We could probably just get him drunk here, though.
Yeah.
Then the problem's getting him out.
And where to take him.
The problem is, can anyone here actually drink him under the table?
No, probably not.
We'll take turns.
The man that doesn't die.
What's our exit strategy? If the
Krieger
goal is
says
just to get him drunk.
you'll need to get him or whoever you're taking alone somewhere. The world's a little weird because it doesn't have any magic in it. So I have to take you out of a big area. And I don't... Tyr doesn't want you bringing in a bunch of armed soldiers into the Tantalium. So you're going to need to pacify him or whoever's around you before I can pull you out.
Does anyone have any...
How big of an area are we talking? Sorry.
You know...
An alleyway?
About an alleyway, yeah. Thank you, Cain. Could
Okay,
be bigger, could be bigger. You know what? Let's
dock?
spitballing. Let's say smallest size of a dumpster, biggest size a city block or two.
How about a dock?
How about the room? Do you think we could clean out like a corner of the room?
Maybe. I won't know until you try it, which means that you might want to have a backup in case I can't.
I feel like an enclosed space wouldn't really work.
I'm just saying, we could easily get him drunk in here.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Not a
Then
boat.
Getting him
pull
out
around
of here, like, we can manage it, I'm sure. It's us. I'm just saying, you know, the easiest method is sometimes the best. Who knows?
You know,
Yeah, but there's people in here. It's the thing.
You know what might work,
Mm.
actually? Okay, let me spitball this for you, but if you guys wanted to just take him alone, right? And your plan is to drink him under the table, essentially, so he can't resist, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could send a lot of things, maybe, to change the magical makeup of the area, and, have you guys ever heard of a game called 100 Cups?
Oh, God.
I assume Bo would, but
I've
Heather has
never
not,
heard of
so...
that.
May have not.
I've never heard of that.
We play it back home all the time.
Alright, so for people who do not know, 100 Cups is a game that was played in Godmaker one time. It is where, essentially you all sit at a table, you are all drinking 100 different, kinds of alcohol. I roll a D100, and it corresponds to a different kind of alcohol that will have a different magical effect, such as some could heal you, some could increase your constitution, some could cause you to breathe fire at an enemy, some could cause you to lose a constitution.
So it's hyper-simplified Red Dragon's Inn.
Essentially, yes. And it's
I'm
a bunch of crazy stuff that happens. And all the drinks are, super magical. So Krieger's like, yeah, if I were to send that all, and if he had a bunch of these magical drinks in his system, then it would be a lot easier to take only him. You're gonna have to find a way to explain to him exactly why you're breathing fire after drinking some of this alcohol, though. And I'd recommend not playing it in a room of too many people, because then you're gonna have other people getting suspicious.
I like
But
Rinder's
what
idea.
what if we play it off as a performance, you guys?
A boat would work as well, Rinder and Cain. Playing on a boat or taking him on a boat would work.
If we take him on the boat, it'll probably just be him, Cuervo, and a couple of guards, and then all of us.
That
We
would
have a
be
boat?
easy. That we wouldn't have to worry about
Well.
reinforcements. The burning
What?
hand wouldn't be able to do much to us.
Why don't we take everyone for a nice, relaxing boat ride? Now that all of the barbecues have been cancelled, we need somewhere how to be able to relax for a bit.
Have a boat?
How much would a boat cost?
Well, hold on, because Krieger chimes in, because this is something I'm giving you guys as a freebie, even though all the players have forgotten, but something and a bit
I
of
remember
information you
they had
guys... Yeah, Cain remembers. Yeah, go ahead then, Cain. Tell it in character. I don't need to talk then.
Cain says, so, River has a boat that he uses to travel from meeting to meeting.
They
let's
stake out the boat. Then let's just stake out the boat and get
they
on.
might recognize me
We can
Why would
stake
they
out the-
recognize you?
because I went to the dock one time and they got mad at us for being there.
They can't really get mad at us for being there if we were invited. this time.
But they would be suspicious.
Did
Of
they see you?
Not of the rest of us.
I don't know if they
Okay,
saw
girl.
me.
Okay, I got like a 1-minute warning to go grab my food out of the oven. But,
Okay.
I suppose we could manage it, because thing is, if we have him on his boat,
I have a suggestion.
is makeup a thing? Can I just do makeup different?
Yeah, disguise kit.
disguise kit.
That's my shit, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna doll you up, hun.
The thing is, since they travel on boat, it'll be easier. And since Cain here has a proper standing with them, it'll be real easy.
So
Well,
we should probably set up. And then even if we do, because yeah, if we get all the drinks in a system, then we won't have to suck up all the enemies. We don't even have to worry about the other guards. All we have to do is get him drunk and he'll just disappear.
What's
I
your idea,
mean,
Clarice?
we don't.
What happened, Rinder?
Clarice, you had an idea?
Well, if the whole thing with getting invited on the boat fails, we know that that's one of his things. Do we know if he stays there and sleeps there?
Yes.
Then why don't we just stake out the boat and bypass the whole thing altogether?
He's not always on the boat.
Last time.
So I'm gonna let you guys.
That's why we stake it out.
I'm
That's
going to
why
let you
there's guards.
guys. I'm gonna let you guys keep planning until 8:20, and if you don't have a concrete decision at that point, Krieger's going to tell you to put it to a vote. So for now, come up with plans. I recommend writing them down so you know what at 8:20 you want to submit to the party as votable. Okay.
If
I do believe that by pretending, well, not pretending, but we'll just say that instead of a meeting, we're just gonna have like a drinking contest, and everyone is invited, and that we can just lower the guards' suspicions as well.
Well, if
Maybe.
everyone's invited, we have to deal with getting more people out of the area for us to.
Well, when I meant everyone invited, I just meant that everyone is allowed to play on the boat.
Guards too.
Yeah,
That'll make
Krieger-
sense.
Yeah, Krieger cuts in. Yeah, if they all have different magical energies inside of them, it'll be a hell of a lot easier to distinguish which one is River and to pull him out, as well as all of you while leaving the others. However, I also do want to point out, too, that this plan requires you all to be the last ones that are awake.
yeah, I would not do well in a drinking game.
If you were to do this in the bar, he would likely leave afterwards. If you're doing it on the boat, then at least when you wake up, you'll likely still be on the boat, and you could probably take option B of kicking their asses if needed.
Mm-hmm. Cain is going to bring up the fact that they're on the boat. He has to jump off the boat and then swim to land. So it's...
If he wants to escape, is what you're saying.
Yes. It's going to be harder for him just to run out into the, middle of the city and disappear.
If we stake out the boat, once we know he's
We
there,
can't
we
stake
can
out
just...
the boat.
Why not?
There are constantly guards.
Last time they almost shot me.
Yeah, and they rent the whole area?
They rent
Was?
like a bunch of docks.
Mm-hmm. So we don't know exactly which dock they're gonna be. So
Yeah,
since the partner here is coming, Cuervo was it?
Yes,
We
Cuervo.
can convince them to let us into the boat.
I do believe that it is probably for the best, though, if we at first try to get ourselves onto the boat the non-suspicious way of proposing a good toast to the 100 Cups game. And if that fails and we are not allowed entry to the boat, we can just take up the other option of
I have an idea to get on the boat.
Yes, that's good. I'm just saying we should probably go with getting on the boat first instead of sneaking about first.
I know, that's
Sneaking about as
thing.
the secondary option.
I thought we were trying to get invited on the boat.
That's
Yes,
what I'm
that-
doing.
Exactly. I
And
am
if we
just
fail to
explain-
get invited, we sneak about and not.
Yeah. That is just what I'm trying to explain to little Miss Aria here.
Okay. Well, I think we got it now.
Yeah.
Anyone have any other ideas?
So my idea to get onto the boat by talking to them is to inform them that the people that offered them an army were masquerading as communists, and that is why there's been so much heat from the police, and that we're not sure who we can trust right now.
So we're
So
going
we'd
to the
like
top.
a very private area with River and his closest associates, which would be Cuervo and his guards, on the boat, so we know that they're people that we can trust and not Burning Hand.
That's a good excuse. It might work.
I got shot.
That is true, and you actually have the bullet to prove it, but there's no reason for Mr. Rivers to believe that none of us are part of the burned hand as well.
Except for the bullet in his gut.
He can
By the
trust
way,
you.
For flavor text, guys, I'm assuming, even though none of you are moved your tokens, I'm assuming you guys are all sitting around a table with chairs pulled up and talking quietly amongst yourselves.
Yeah, we're not fucking yelling at each other across the room.
Yeah, I
Just
just
gonna point that out, yeah.
Every now and then, Cain will like lean back and wave at people around the room because he's nice.
Cain's nice.
To the communist.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, so Cain ended up being sort of like a, I don't
A big
know,
hit with the
cultist.
communists.
Yeah, like a fucking cultist leader.
Oh, okay.
basically.
So Cain's race, the
Brainwashed?
Singunian, are all
Okay,
born.
let's not get into race. Just talk about what's in the actual session.
I know about the
That's why we're
Sanguinian,
explaining
so
what-
something has him slightly brainwashed.
No.
No, he just managed to roll real well and
Oh, I'll explain that.
persuasion. Yeah, he actually was pretty good at it. So people started to like him.
Coca-Cola, I don't think.
Yeah,
Actually, no.
they were
Totally
created
existed.
and yeah, they were existed back in 1850.
Yeah, I realized that
That's
after
when
I
they
was
were
like,
made.
they totally didn't. Oh shit, yeah, they did.
What, communism?
Coca-Cola
No. Coca-Cola.
Oh.
and communism.
And Dr. Pepper.
I don't know about Dr. Pepper.
Let
me check.
Anyway,
Yes,
Thanks.
I don't know anything about Dr. Pepper.
So
1885, buddy.
the idea is to
Yep.
try and set up a meeting with the guys on the boat. We're gonna try and get them to let us get on the boat. Hopefully we can convince them with some of our intel. If we can't convince them, we're going to sneak on the boat because we're trying to get him as drunk as possible, if possible, to make it easier to pull him singly. If not, we have to take out the guards to pull him and whatever is in the surrounding area. Yes?
mhm.
Yeah.
But the best plan involves the boat.
Yes.
Alright?
Jesus,
How
how
do we get a
fucking...
message to him then?
Well, we're meeting up with Cuervo, anyways, because we already called Cuervo, so
Right.
we can just...
Sit and wait.
Right, all have this conversation together with him and be like, we'd like to set up a meeting. We'd like to tell him. What if Cuervo tells him he'll pass the message and we just tell him? We don't want to offend him, but we do want to play the whole we need to know who we can trust card.
Well, you guys know him better than I do.
I'm just a bit worried that if we do tell him straight away that
He'll
he
panic.
can't trust. Well, it's not about panicking, but would you want to sit around and try to have a nice drinking? Just told you that you can't trust anyone.
And then how do you propose we do this?
May, I haven't heard anything from you in a while.
I'm the one who suggested the boat.
Okay, I'm just checking and making sure that you're still engaged in the conversation.
Yeah, I am.
Go ahead, continue, friends.
I had to argue my point about Dr. Pepper, so I'm fine.
Cool.
I'm not saying I have a solution to the problem. I'm just bringing it up to attention that we might want to just think about it first.
Okay, then
About how we
how about
propose it.
how about a suggestion?
Perhaps we. Do you have an idea?
Nope. That's why I haven't spoken.
Perhaps we could mention the topic to Cuervo, but then just tell him, so as not to alarm him, just tell him that we'd like to meet in private with River as well.
I think he was saying, why would what's his face, second guy, drink if we're talking about threats?
Right, but as long as we don't present it as an emergency right away. If we get some drink in their system at the beginning, then it won't be much of an issue.
Hopefully.
If we present it as sort of just like a swap of information, rather than
What you do.
alarm.
So what you do is you have everyone on the boat that isn't really in charge and relaying information to each other before they start doing anything. They have all the people who are just there as like bodyguards and like friends that are trusted close, drinking with everyone, having a good time, while the leaders are discussing what they're doing. Just like when they have their warehouse meetings, the leaders are at a table doing their own thing while everyone else is all around the room doing whatever. Have it kind of like that, and then the leaders join in with the group.
But the reason for that is because they've been able to trust each other so far. If we start telling them that, like their numbers might be compromised. But
we could also tell them
did.
that the numbers were compromised, but we found the compromised party.
Ooh, yeah, that is really good. That is really good.
Because I'm pretty sure we know exactly who the compromised members were. And we know who's doing the compromise. So that could narrow it down to the point that it doesn't erase a severe level of distrust, just a mild level of, well, that sucked, I'm glad it's taken care of.
Yeah, because they all wore gloves, right?
Mm-hmm.
They all wore black gloves.
Except the police were black.
Is there a newspaper?
Right, but out of the...
Yeah, there's some newspapers in here.
Okay, is there anything about the incident from the park?
It's only been, like, less than a full day yet. Oh. So, it would be unreasonable to assume that the news has reported on it yet.
Okay.
In this day and age.
Yeah. Newspapers are normally they are a daily thing, but they're not a daily, like, it's 8 a.m. now, and your guys' park fight happened at noon yesterday.
Rumors are faster than newspapers right now.
Yeah, the earliest you could expect newspapers involving the information of what happened would be tomorrow.
Okay. In that case, then we can just ask them if they've heard of the incident that happened in the park.
I don't know. If we know about it too soon, then won't that be suspicious?
No, but we would know about it because we're making the point that we took care of the dissidents. So if they have heard about it, and we tell them, yeah, that was us, and we took care of a bunch of
and there's a bullet wound
FBI agents.
Well, we are supposed to be with a non-violent organization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, but if we were attacked and we dealt with it,
it was defense. It wasn't desired; it was required.
we acted in self-defense, and that's why we took care of them. We could just say that the police got killed by, you know, some others. Like, they could have been killed by the Burning Hand or whatever.
Yeah, technically there is no proof at the moment to show that we did too. Well, technically I didn't do shit, but you know.
we can find out what they know about the situation and then adapt to what the our cover story should be.
Yes.
And
You know.
our excuse for being in the park was to... What? Why were we...
Oh, right, because if we
We
were
just
true
got out of work.
All of
Right,
us?
but if we were, like,
But wait,
legit,
wait,
we would have
are
known
we
it was
supposed-
canceled, right?
Are we supposed to be working?
Some
Yeah,
of
we
us
can
are
work.
working because some
Well-
people in the communist community work in this one to help support the others.
That
We
is
could-
true. From what you guys learned previously, you do know that although the communists prefer to, like, they would prefer to not use money, they recognize the value of it still in today's society. So, well, most of the communists work in order to, like, they work on trading with the other ones to get things outside of their commune. Some of them hold steady actual jobs to get money to trade outside of the commune for the things that they need.
Like Cain said he did.
Like Cain said he did previously, meaning that you guys have a cover with Cain already for that.
Okay, so here's fuck. What was I gonna say?
Earl, your experience with Red Stars has paid off.
My experience, Cain's experience with cult leadership has paid off.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, nah, well, too late now. Let's see. It was something about right, we could have gone to the park because it was supposed to be a meeting, right?
Mhm.
But we still wanted to, like, hang out even though the meeting had been cancelled, and that's when we met those other
Supposed
Actually,
yeah.
instead we can say that we saw them while we were passing it and decided to say hi.
Yeah,
As well,
and that's
we
when
could also,
It would give us reason for why we went to the park.
we could also
think
say
we
we were
didn't
checking out the area since we knew it was canceled to see
Why
if
would we do
anyone
that?
else showed up to try and, just because maybe we were curious to figure out why.
We were there. We know why. Or
No, I
you
know.
guys
I'm
were.
saying as for the actual reasoning of why we went to the park.
No, but we went to the park because we, as a group who are good friends and love each other very much, wanted to just still hang out, even though the actual communist
I
meeting
heard
was
that.
cancelled.
I was suggesting an
that's-
alternate story.
We don't need
Well,
it all.
we don't need an alternate story for it.
Well, I don't find that believable, so that's why I was
I
suggesting
agree.
an alternate story.
Wait, the
I don't-
communists who are all about togetherness, hanging out even though there's not a barbecue, does not sound reasonable.
Because
The communists
we should
who
have
are
known.
about hanging out, going to a place that was canceled because there was recent police scares, still deciding to show up anyway and risk being arrested, does
yes,
not
but we're
sound.
not having a party. The whole thing was the barbecue is like a big event. People just hanging out could be anyone.
Yes,
Alright,
but
I-
it would be
it's a little
suspicious
different.
though.
Alright, I'm not gonna argue it. I was just saying it didn't sound reasonable to me, but that's me.
I think
Also,
our
there's
better
people
option.
that left the warehouse early or have like left before announcements were made in the warehouse, both because they were
but
doing other stuff.
but we were last, and they probably recognize you because
Yeah.
They
you
wouldn't-
did talk about them.
They
I'm not
wouldn't
saying
believe that.
us. I'm saying we probably went there to inform the people that might have left early because we didn't want them waiting around for everyone to show up.
That I could believe.
Okay, then that's a better one.
Oh,
I
there was
think-
somebody who... There was actually somebody there who didn't realize that. Or rather, she forgot that it was canceled.
Yeah, the girl
Mhm.
that was going after Moona.
There you go. See, I could totally, you could sell me on that. So,
I still think a better one would be to say that we saw the other 5 of them, and decided to tell them that it was canceled because they seemed to be confused when we saw them at the park.
Yeah, but why would
For sure.
all of us? Why would all of us be together then?
Because we're friends.
because the original idea was to make sure no one else accidentally forgot, and we saw these guys, and we thought, hey, you
I
guys
think-
accidentally forgot.
I believe a better story would be that we happened to see them at the park and they seemed confused as they wandered around, and we decided to approach them rather than saying, hey, we went to the park to make sure no one else was there. Why would we go there if as far as we're aware,
We
no
were
one's
just
supposed to
passing
go
by
there?
because we got out of work.
I'm only half listening right now, by the way, guys, because I don't want to spoil your plan with like thinking up ways to counter it. So, if you need to talk to Krieger for a question, please let me know. Okay?
We were passing by because of work or something, and it's a nice park, so there's no reason not to just walk through the park on a very nice day like it was.
Yes,
There was
but
other
mentioning
people
that
there.
but
There was
mentioning
other
that-
people there, so
But mentioning that we were there because of the barbecue would only cause issues since we're supposed to know that it wasn't going to happen.
Right. So we would
I'm
have to
the
have an
only
excuse
one-
as to why we're there. Either we were just going for fuck's sakes, or we were going to ensure no one else accidentally showed up.
I think specifically mentioning that we saw those guys would help our story since we're going to be telling them that they were undercover cops or something that looking to bust the place.
We're not going to tell them
We
that they're
thought-
cops. We're going to tell them that they work for the guy that tried to.
yeah.
Well,
Right. So they're probably likely they're trying to elicit more of a problem, especially since they were armed.
No, what they were doing was impersonating communists.
Right. They were impersonating communists to give them a bad name. Yes, because if they would have caused a ruckus, it would have looked bad on everyone.
Yes.
But they didn't know it was canceled because they weren't actual.
Because they weren't actual communists.
Okay.
Yeah, but we were just sticking together
Because we're friends.
and going to the park because we were friends.
And we were
And
probably going
while
to the
we-
speakeasy.
Yeah, going here to the bar.
We could just say we work near the.
That's
Park.
what I keep saying. That's what
Oh,
I
I
keep
didn't-
saying.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
Said like five. I'm like, we could have been working. We got out of work.
No, yeah, I didn't associate with working as working and been near enough to the park to just pass through it. But now I get it. Yeah, that makes. Either
so
way,
who's the
point
one
is
that's
we were near the park.
talking to them? I'm assuming Cain.
Not,
He got
Rinder.
really good terms with them. If Kona was here, I would say Kona, but
not Rinder.
I mean, I can back you up, Cain.
yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know any of them, so I can't do anything. If anything, it's more natural for me not to have known about the barbecue.
We
Well, we can say that you're one of our group of friends who was present when we were coming back from work.
Yes,
Right,
and
they're-
The
current.
first meetup
Right,
was
the
supposed to be
current
higher
story.
ups anyway, so it would make sense
The
if
current-
this was a lower, and he didn't go to the higher up meeting.
I need to let you guys know something before then, so that we have the story straight. That woman that was chasing after Mana. As far as she's aware, I'm his younger sister, stepsister.
Mhm.
My name.
These tangled webs of lies we weave.
Wait, Mauna's
She's
siblings?
yeah.
Not really.
yeah.
There's steps.
Well-
I'm his younger step sibling. His mother married my father, and I told her
well,
that his name was Mon and my name's Melissa.
I seriously doubt she's going to be there because she wasn't one of the
She's-
higher ups at all.
That's fine. Yomi's my
Alright.
ex, apparently.
Are you sure? Because she's been at the hotel. She's been at
She's
the
never
park
been
shortly
anywhere.
after us.
She's been at the hotel.
She's a bird
Because-
man.
I'm just saying in case because I just have the
She-
sneaking feeling that she might come looking for him.
Where is Mona anyway? Is he hiding?
I think
Looks
so.
under table.
I was about to say that!
Who are you looking for? Sorry.
Mona.
Moan.
No, you instead see a small green creature wearing
Oh no!
brown robes
It's blowing.
with brands all over its body, and he goes, "Shh."
Wait, what did we just find?
How did Blink get out again?
Ian found Blink.
How did he show up here?
Ian looks at him and goes,
I'm undercover, and you can see he's wearing an FBI jacket.
Krieger, can you remove him before he causes problems?
Remove who?
Blank.
no one. They're undercover.
Wait. Blank?
No, Ben Blue Tooth Stealer.
Who?
Ben Steel Blue Tooth Stealer.
I don't think I know his name yet, actually.
Type it out for me, please, pal. Bamboo
So-
Steel Stiller.
Krieger.
The goblin with
Yeah.
the goblin
Wait.
with the branding.
Wait.
Yes, Captain.
Blinks down in the air.
How the hell
Again.
did he get down? Look, just bring him with you for now.
No.
No.
He didn't change.
This
Am I
is
part of the team, guys?
He's
No.
still a goblin.
Krieger,
All right,
this is
just-
your
Like to
job.
be a-
What does Junior think about this?
Leave him in the bar. I'll deal with him later.
Alright, he's undercover, by the way. His
Oh.
agent name is Ben Blue Steel Stiller.
Still Steeler?
Steel Stiller.
14-minute warning, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so-
can we just let's get our stories
So, yeah.
straight?
He's coming here. We're gonna tell him we need a meeting with
Him and
big
River.
boss guy, because my names are not working right now. But you know what I mean. We're gonna get on the boat. We're gonna have a little drink. Have the boss men talk to the boss men. Tell them we were passing through the park for which reason? Because we work nearby.
We work nearby, we got off of work, so we cut through the park. As we were walking through the park, we saw some people who were standing around. They seemed like they were waiting for something, so we figured, oh, considering their clothes, they're probably waiting for this barbecue to start even though it was canceled. So, because
Right.
we are nice
So we approached
people,
them.
we approached them to remind them, hey, it was canceled. And then that's when one of them pulled a gun out.
That's when the Fire Nation attacked.
Essentially, yes.
A fire demon, yeah.
That's when my mother's
Alright.
bullet attacked.
Right. And we had no choice but to fight them because they started it.
Yeah, they fired
Obviously,
first.
we got out of there. Not nearly unscathed, but we got out of there. We escaped.
and also the
they
cops.
are definitely the ones who were causing you problems. And they all had a black glove on their hand.
They all wore black gloves.
Cool. So the head guy
Okay.
should keep an eye out for more black gloved fakers, basically.
Also, they might have somebody who tipped off the police and then tried to frame us.
Because we were there and it was convenient. Ah, good.
And the
Um,
cops.
Hold on.
FBI agent, because I have their paperwork.
Rinder, have you said anything recently or not?
I read a blank.
Cool. Just making sure that, like, in case you want to speak, that you're getting your chances to. Martin, I haven't heard you in a bit either.
Well, that's because we were just going over the cover story. We don't need 10 people saying the same cover story, so I was just
Cool.
waiting for everyone to finish.
Awesome. Just checking. Remember, I'm only half listening, so I don't know what part you're at. I'm just listening to hear if I've heard voices recently. Continue, guys. Sorry for
just-
interrupting.
We just clarified and wrapped up.
So we so everything's set.
I also want us. The
I-
reason why I wanted.
I'm
So,
not going to
Dylan
drink.
stopped in the middle of what I was saying, so that was.
Yep. Sorry, Earl. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's fine.
Continue, Earl.
And they're also working with the FBI, which I tying the FBI to the burnt hand agents. They were going to hand in a report with all this correct information about the hammer and sickle movement.
I see what you're.
Okay.
I see what you're doing now. Okay,
That could work.
that could
It
also
even
work.
has
yeah.
the signature of the handler of the FBI agents.
Doesn't it have Peterson's as well?
No, it does not.
have things about Mr. It doesn't have anything about Mr. Peters, but since I can tie the people to Mr. Peters, it'll work that way, tying Mr. Peters to the FBI, tying the people that attacked us to the FBI.
All right.
3 birds, 1 stone. Got it. Seems
So
like we got a
are
pretty
we,
good plan,
are
and
we
it's
still doing
including
the
our
drink?
exit strategy.
are we still doing the drinking game?
We can if they're up for it.
I think the drinking game is
will.
the best way to get him out individually.
Yeah, I'm going to opt out of the drinking game. I obviously look the part. I'm not going to be able. I can just simply say I'm not old enough to drink and hold my liquor.
That's fine. I don't think anyone will give you shit for not drinking.
Well, we'll see.
I don't drink.
Actually, what kind of tone does your skin have?
Who?
He's white.
Rinder,
Yeah.
he's pale as shit.
Hmm?
Pale as shit.
Who?
Rinder.
He's
Not Rinder. Ari.
Middle Eastern.
Hmm.
That's
Oh.
why I said stepsister.
He's very thin?
Mom. Yes, she's very petite. She like.
So you're anemic.
No, not really.
Hang on, I got
She's
one.
4'7".
You're very small, you're very thin.
She's petite. She doesn't look like she hasn't eaten it in months, or if that's what you're saying.
She's not gaunt, she's just slender.
I could easily pass for a child.
Dylan,
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 in religion. Would I know that Muslims don't drink?
Do they?
I don't think they do.
In case they go, no, it's fine. You can drink. Then we can just say no. It's because of a religion.
Wait, if we're supposed to be
I don't.
communists.
Communists.
No, that It's not for communists. It's not. It's not religion that's the problem. That was a problem with the Soviet Union, who wanted to get rid of all. That was less about communism and more about
I want to do a check on religion.
I do not know the answer to this character.
Communism
to this
doesn't
question.
ban religion. Communism bans other religions because it itself is a religion. The motive to ban other religions is purely to eliminate competition. Communism
Right.
does not thrive on it, especially when facing older, more well-developed religions.
Is that enough to know that most communists are Catholic?
No, most communists are atheist.
Really?
Yes.
yeah.
Then
Like
that wouldn't
we're
work.
talking 100% of communism is atheism. They do not believe in gods.
They believe in communism.
Yeah.
Okay, don't mention religion.
That-
She already looks like a
yeah.
child.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll
Don't
just
give
go
them
with
a
the child
leg if we
thing.
don't.
In general, communism requires the abolition of anything that is not approved by the collective. This applies to both state socialists, collective, blah, blah, blah.
7-minute warning to finish and finalize your plan.
I think it's finished.
We're just going over final details.
Okay, you have 7 more minutes to finalize your details. I am going to go to the washroom now. I will be back shortly.
Okay, guys.
Serious
Is
fever.
there anything that hasn't been covered that we need to double check? Because otherwise, I think we've checked the list twice.
So,
Alistair.
We'll let Alistair.
Yes.
Hmm?
What is it?
They don't seem very welcoming. There's a good chance they won't allow you onto it.
What?
They
Well,
won't
they were
allow
actually
you.
very
Oh,
good welcoming.
no,
guys.
no.
Very nice to Alistair.
Yeah.
Were they?
Treating him the nicest so far.
All right.
Mhm.
Just a regular working man, you know?
Are you darker now?
Yes.
Huh, that's weird.
Whoa.
Hmm?
I think it's best if me and you do most of the talking.
You got it, boss man.
Whatever you do that, might give you an edge or something, or me an edge, probably be a good time to use it while we're doing the talks.
Oh, for sure, they'll be super friendly.
I have potions of mind reading if you guys want to use those. Pretend that they're just. What color is potion of mind reading?
Holy
He's-
shit. That's a
Dylan's
good
Hey,
peeing.
one.
Dylan's
Cain,
peeing
I
right
can,
now.
I can do you a thing, but I'd have to ask you not to use it back on me.
Oh, that thing you got.
Tech
Yeah, that
thoughts?
ring that I accidentally filched from you. I'm sorry about that, by the way. I didn't mean to. It got stuck. I still can't get it off.
Who? Me?
Wait, who was I
Jane.
trying to help get the ring for?
No, you got it from the time session, remember?
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember which session. I forgot who it was.
Cain wasn't in it. Zaris was.
Okay, we can get you guys.
Well, I got a thing.
If we
Alright,
use
cool. I'll even shake your
okay.
hand on it.
Oh jeez.
If we use opaque containers, we can pour the potions mind reading into those, and you guys can use that to help when talking with them.
Well, it could be our own private thing,
Isn't
and we
it
pour.
Are we trying to use that
Do
to
you-
read his mind?
Yeah, read the people that we're dealing with. Are you sure you want to try and explain why there's a purple liquid with? I mean, I'm bringing it out, and it's to let you guys see it. It's a purple liquid with pink clouds floating in it. You want to try and explain that?
Why don't we just get a flask?
Isn't
Yes,
it
that's what I said.
randomized?
That's
Wait, hold on.
It's
What
no.
color?
Color. The potion color? No, they have labeled colors.
No, I mean the drinking is randomized.
No, I mean while we're trying to get in, use the potion of mind reading so that you guys know what the people you're conning are thinking.
I have a reason to drink. The pain's unbearable.
Yeah. And like I said, let's get an opaque container to carry it so they don't ask questions about the color.
Like a flask.
Isn't this
Yeah.
the and age for brown
Like-
paper vinegar thing?
like a Nicolas Cage flask.
Yes, that this guy has.
Why would you
Yeah,
make a cage
that'll
out of
work.
nickels? It's just inefficient and expensive.
Gain an
So, yeah.
inspiration.
Yes, he came back for it.
We can use our inspiration, Bo.
Oh heck yes, I totally didn't.
And I can give you mine too.
Anyway, I think we got it covered.
So yeah,
I think we're pretty much covered. We were just
So,
trying
yeah.
to figure out the last thing about this cloudy colored potion.
we'll put that in the flask and we'll hand it off to Cain to use to drink. So
Yeah,
while he's conning.
Yeah,
Alright.
and Cain, you and I will be able to have thought convos.
I
Try not to
You know what?
manipulate me, please.
hold on. Back to this potion thing. I remember you wanted to buy these. I don't remember if I ever priced them for you. Did I?
When I said that I wanted to buy everything back, as including the potions that got lost, you said 3,000 total.
You lost these. Did I? So I did charge you for the potions previously or not?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We just hadn't did the math yet before I lost everything.
Okay. All right. How much gold do you have right now?
Total coins or just gold?
Total money.
Let's
Have
see.
free
So
potato.
Because I did not
have-
calculate the cost of the potions into that 3,000 originally. I don't think.
well, the money I have right now was after all that with what Zaris gave me. So I have 999 gold total and 88 silver and 98 copper.
Okay, I'm going to take away the rest of your gold to pay for these potions because I never calculated them in the first place and I forgot to calculate them previously.
Okay.
And they are definitely all together worth more than 1,000 gold. For a comparison, a simple basic healing potion is like 100 gold about. Its
50.
actual market price is 50, yes, but buying it is around 100. From Krieger.
Like mark shit up.
Yeah.
He's a legitimate salesman. Leave him alone.
Aria takes
He can
offense
be a
to that
legitimate
statement.
salesman.
That being said, there is suddenly a knock on the speakeasy's door.
Oh, we weren't going to explain the plan to you?
You don't need to.
He doesn't want to know. He wants to try and screw us over blind.
Are you guys doing the drinking thing or not, is all I need to know.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
our main angle.
Cool. That's the only thing I need to know. And I can sort out the rest in it
Cool.
once we've got everything set up. So,
Door's knocking.
yep, there's a knocking at the door. The two bodyguards open it up. Tal, put up the art for this because we're not really using the map.
Okay.
And we have some viewers right now, so put up the Hero Factory art. In comes in Raul Cuervo, the second in command for the Hammer and Sickle movement. The Latin man gazes through the room, and his eyes spy Cain. And he kind of nods and gives a wave, and he takes off his hat and hands it to the people guarding the door. And I'm guessing you guys already had a chair pulled up for him.
Oh, for sure. See, there's an empty one right there.
He sits down in this chair and kind of folds his hands and looks at you all and says, "We heard you ran into some trouble at the park."
Yes, we did. What did you hear?
We heard that you were attacked by people pretending to be our organization.
Yes.
We've been keeping our ear to the ground mostly ever since you warned us about that police raid.
Of course.
And our information network, which is not extensive, but it's enough that we can, hear things in our own territory. And of course, that park was in our territory because we had scheduled a meeting there. We want to let you know that that wasn't us. And
We're aware.
River would like to formally apologize for that himself, as well as the attack on all of you. Your handling of it, as well as your disposing of the traitors, has proven that you are truly loyal to the cause, as well as Cain here. Sorry, Archer, because you gave him the name Sterling Archer.
Yep.
As well as Mr. Sterling Archer here has proven that all of you are extremely loyal to our cause.
Of course.
We would like you to officially come onto Comrade River's boat and discuss perhaps moving up in the organization and maybe starting up a chapter of your own somewhere else. We were thinking of moving this chapter out of San Francisco with all the trouble we've been having lately. And it'd be good to have your presence there.
Oh, that'd be great. I would actually enjoy trying to help you guys open up a possible new chapter. There's a lot of places out there that could probably use an organization like us.
Roll me persuasion at advantage. Just for the hell of it. The DC's like 5. Yeah, there's literally almost no way you could have failed that roll. And he goes, "Of course, yes, we'd love to have you. You've proven that you can be organized. You've proven that you can be, you can defend yourself, and that's what we're looking for right now: is people who defend themselves more than anything. With the police's activity and this strange burned hand, although we are a non-violent organization, we are thinking it might be good to have a couple more enforcers than just the octuplets." And he gestures at the 2 identical-looking guards at the door.
There's also something to talk about that individual who came and offered you guys that violent option.
The weapons, yes. We've been looking more into him, but we haven't managed to pull up anything about him. It's as if the man's a ghost. He doesn't exist anywhere. He doesn't own anything. The name Mr. Peters literally just leads to a brick wall. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say he wasn't even from this world. And Cuervo kind of laughs. At the
I know more about him, but we can talk about that once we have a more comfortable time with Rivers.
Agreed. Well, comfort for our people and luxuries are not something that we normally take stock in. It is ceremonious to have a bit of a, not a celebration per se, but a what's the word for it? And he seems like he's struggling as he doesn't know the word.
Festive get-together?
A get-together, yes, I suppose you could call it that. Where we share in each other's company, and we share in the fruits of our labor, things that everyone has worked on. And as such,
family.
Exactly, and as such, you all are required to each individually bring one thing for the rest to share in.
I like that camaraderie.
Cuervo, would there be... Actually, you know what? I apologize. You told me to refer to you by your first name, since we became such good friends. Raoul.
Of course. I also don't see your lovely wife anywhere around here. Is she present?
After the hearing about the attack, I had to send her somewhere safe.
I see. I understand that.
I myself was gravely injured, but I had someone who was not exactly a professional doctor, but good enough to save my life. Saved me. So I decided to send her away for her own safety.
I can understand.
But, is there somewhere we can go to acquire things to bring safely? Because there could be people out in the streets looking for us, including that it seems like the cops will probably be looking for us as well.
Krieger intones in your head. Don't worry, I can handle that for you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't be too worried about it, Mr. Silver. I'm sure, Mr. Sterling. I'm sure we can handle it.
Cain, tell him that you're going to be bringing a game that one of your ethnicities tends to play. Perhaps Alistair's. It's a common misconception in that world that black people are always drinking. Racism might be a terrible thing, but we might be able to use it towards our benefit in this case.
Cain looks over and he goes, well, how about me and my good comrade Alistair bring a certain game that we like to play together. It's a fun game for friends, and it really brings everyone together.
That would definitely work. What's required to play it?
100 cups.
Oh, it's a drinking game then.
Yes, and I feel like it'd be good to relieve some stress with a good drinking game.
You see him visibly lick his lips when you mention drinking. And he says, I'd love to, but River has forbidden any sort of drinking in the upper offices until we can sort this mess out. I'm all for it. I'd love the idea of a drinking game. Did you know that back home in Mexico, I was a champion drinker?
Well, how about when we all start, I'll see if River will accept you taking my place in the drinking while me and him have a talk. He can listen and nod, and I'll make sure that my questions are yes or no answers so that he can just simply nod for my answers. If not, I'll hand him a piece of paper.
I'll tell him that you're bringing a drinking game, but it's going to be up to you to convince him to actually allow it to happen.
Okay.
We're bringing really good drinks. I think we might be able to convince him to try some of our more exotic spirits.
He seems to like wince a little as you say that. Does anyone want to roll a insight or a persuasion?
Cain already knows that it's because you said exotic.
Oh.
You might not be correct with that. I'd still recommend people do this roll.
Alright. You said perception?
Insight works. Aria and Yomi have already succeeded. Nobody else needs to roll. Aria and Yomi, you guys sort of realize that River is the man who eschews all sorts of luxuries and what would be called shackles of the mind. Cuervo still likes imbibing. River does not at all. The more expensive and fancy you try and make the drinks seem to be, the more River's going to be inclined to deny it. You instead want to try and focus on more the aspect of bringing everybody together and the fact that it didn't actually cost you guys anything to put this on. You want to kind of downplay your drinks instead of...
I hear you. So instead of saying exotic as in fancy,
yes,
I should have said exotic as in very.
These are drinks that I've made myself. I'm a working man, you see.
Oh, it's a talent then?
Well, more like a job. Someone needs to, pull enough. We sort of work together to make each individual drinks.
Oh, okay.
Just
So
bring a little something different to the table.
So it's like Cain said, it's a bit of a potluck, but instead of with food, it's with alcohol.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I meant by exotic. Not like far away, more like varied.
Yeah, he might actually enjoy that a little bit more, but it's still going to be up to you to all convince him to allow this drinking game to happen.
Okay.
But I can definitely try and like kind of sweeten the pot with him, so as it were, like let him know what you guys are bringing, stuff like that. He'll like that a lot.
That'd be great. And maybe, after this whole event's done and things have settled down more, me, you, and my wife could get together and see if we could find time for each other to go on a nice vacation or something.
He like reaches over and takes your hand, looks deeply into your like dark eyes, and says, "I would love to spend some time with you and your wife." And you are fully aware that this is because
I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
You and Kona the last time managed to seduce this man.
We nat 20'd him so hard.
You both nat 20'd him and have seduced him. Yeah.
So,
It turns
is
to
this a rom-com?
You guys hear a loud thump coming from under the table.
What?
I'm not certain if it's his dong or if it's Bloink who's still hiding.
It's both.
Until you hear someone go, "Ow!" And Cuero goes, "What was that?"
I stubbed my toe.
Roll deception at advantage, Dust.
Give me a second.
To conceal the fact that you have someone hiding underneath the table you're all sitting at.
Oh, well, fuck me.
I mean,
He goes, "Huh. That was quite an unexpected voice that came from you."
Cain puts
I'm a
his
smoker.
hand on his hand and goes, "Let's not worry about that and start getting things moving. There's
Do
a
you
lot
like-
to look forward to."
You like stroke the back of this guy's hand a little bit too?
Yeah.
God, you fucking-
Oh yeah, he's totally into that, and he looks back at you and is like, "Oh, very well. I'll go right now. I'll let River know that you've accepted the invitation. We'll get the 100 cups you need, I guess. How big should they all be? Like big, medium, or small? Like what are we talking about here?
Medium.
Medium?
Average, medium, yeah.
This is your GM asking at a character if you want to play 100 cups on hard, easy, or medium mode.
Oh,
Oh, I'm not playing, so you guys go
Medium.
ahead and choose.
Well, not really.
medium because we
Guys?
need to get him drunk.
During this mini game of 100 cups, I highly recommend all players play, because otherwise you're going to be sitting around doing nothing for an extended period of time.
I mean, Cain has to be able to relay information to River.
If you succeed, River's going to be drinking as well.
Okay. And if he's not?
If he's not, then yeah, but I highly recommend everyone make plans that everybody in the party plays. So this way no one's left out.
Okay.
So Aria
Non-alcoholic.
can't just
There's
simply
there's
say,
there's
"I don't
non-alcoholic.
drink."
There's non-alcoholic drinks, kind of.
All right, I'm just gonna make checks to try and spot the non-alcoholic ones.
How about could we have like two separate ones? One non-alcoholic for
Oh my
just-
gosh. I have an idea.
Mm.
So during the game, so since this is together and working together, a player
Can
can
take drinks for someone
can
else.
take the drinks for someone else.
Yes,
like the
we
people
can take
that
the drinks
work.
for the non-drinkers,
Yep.
but they still get to play.
That works. Alternatively, you could just make 100 cups all entirely 100% non-alcoholic and have each cup be like knockout something in them. Like a certain amount of it.
Who?
Yeah, but if that happens too many times in a row,
Yeah, that's still the thing. Like eventually you guys are going to pass out. It's after essentially as you're drinking, 3 failed con checks against whatever drink you're drinking will cause you to pass out. And just say non-alcoholic, the same thing will happen, but instead of from being drunk, it'll be from being drugged.
That's fair. That would work.
Yeah.
That way, because I know a couple of you play non-alcoholic characters, so that way you can still have the game without needing to worry that, oh man, Rinder has to drink alcohol even though he's an alcoholic.
God,
Is he or is that a joke?
it's a
Dust
joke.
doesn't
That's a
drink
joke.
either.
I just felt like it would fit.
Dust doesn't drink, but she smokes, which is funny.
Mhm.
So
Aria drinks, but she only drinks the
We all
highest.
gotta die from something.
So
Rinder drinks tea and water.
first off, did you guys want the game then to be non-alcoholic?
I'm fine if we're gonna have to have some kind of risk, then I'm fine with the alcohol being in
I'm
there.
fine
It's
with
just
mixed
Aria's. If Aria's has to drink, she's likely going to be the first one to go
Why
down.
not
Yeah.
half alcoholic, half non?
Yeah.
Well,
So
I mean,
water
it's not going to really matter. You're going to still have to roll the same checks.
I would say put it to May, because or ask May
Yeah,
and Alex,
May-
because those two are the most non-alcoholic ones.
Yeah, Rinder and Dust, your characters. Do you want this game to be non-alcoholic or alcoholic?
Mm,
Oh, half and half isn't an option.
Not particularly, just because then that's going to get weird with
Alright.
checks and stuff. Also, the whole point of 100 cups is that you don't know if what you're drinking is going to knock you out or if it's going to like cause you to get a free resurrection.
Oh,
Like seriously, 100 cups is crazy. This is going to give you guys a lot of crazy stuff. 100
you're
cups
gonna-
is fun.
It's basically without
With alcohol and without insta kill stuff. Like trust me, you will like this. 100 cups is a drinking game I invented myself for D&D. I have a whole document pulled up with 100 different magical effects in people's alcohol, and I just roll to see what'll happen.
Cain gets one.
Will
Any
you be
metal in your
using
body
that
is
sheet?
removed.
I wish you gain more. You
Might
become
lose your
magnetic.
iron,
You lose
too.
your blood. You lose your blood.
well,
Alright,
the
so-
iron in his blood.
So are we doing alcoholic or
Um,
not?
Yeah, so
Let's move on. Alcoholic.
No,
I mean,
that's up.
um,
That's still up to Rinder and us to decide.
Yeah.
Like, just say yes
You know
or
what? Yo,
is
I
that
like to keep my hand steady. No alcohol.
alright.
No alcohol.
Okay.
No alcohol. Got it. Cool. That's fine. I can't so quickly. So if I say anything like Roaring Eagle Ale, imagine that, but with like. Okay.
Dylan, it's a roaring eagle ale essence. It's like a soda
Mhm.
stream.
That-
Or cider. Is cider
figured they're all
alcoholic?
Just root beer.
Eh,
Cider-
Instead of being
most
beer,
cider-
it's root beer.
Like,
Be alcoholic.
Anyway,
Okay.
I left my ice cream sandwich at work.
Mhm.
Why
That's
did I find it?
Terrible.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Eat it.
Okay,
Anyway.
so non-alcoholic. Cuervo even says, yeah, if it's non-alcoholic, I mean, I'm a little disappointed, but River will be even more fine with it then.
Oh, Cuervo.
Hi.
We'll have plenty of alcoholic drinks later.
Yeah, just because the game isn't going to be alcoholic.
He kind of like looks away from you, Cain, and blushes.
It'll just be strong flavors. You might not.
All right. I will let River know. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk to me?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know. Do guys talking to?
Cain, you got anything personal you want to take care of first before we get stuff set up?
No, I think all the stuff that Gus would just be when we're all hanging out.
Okay. Cool. I'll let him know.
Very good.
We'll see you around. And he winks.
Cuervo again blushes, and he kind of like hurries out of the speakeasy. Do you guys just want to time skip then to the evening?
Hold on, I
Potion
wanna-
only lasts
I just
for
want
a
to lean
minute.
up on my like I want to do the look at Cain and be like, you want to keep him, don't you?
Oh, you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use the old gambling music from the sand ship,
Oh, I
For
might
this
actually have to
drinking
turn
game.
my music on for that.
and we're gonna use that. All right. So, did you guys have anything you wanted to do before this drinking game?
No, we'll talk, apparently.
Yeah, if the drinking game goes well, by the way, you will be leaving this world afterwards, meaning that if you have any unfinished business, anything you wanted to check on before going, now would be the time to do so. Make it quick. You have 20 minutes to do so. 9 p.m. and we time skip.
Cool.
There is
I
only
want
one
a
thing I
strawberry
wanted to.
milkshake.
Okay, one at a time, please. Alphabetically with Alistair.
Oh, hey, that's good. No, I'm actually milkshake because the last thing that I just wanted to check up on is if Jane Kins is still existing.
Yeah, you go to the diner and you ask about her, and she's like, no, she quit the other day. Said she was gonna travel the multiverse or whatever, an experience with like peyote or whatever the hell it's called.
Nice.
Last we heard, she was heading towards the Nevada desert.
Oh.
Nice.
What's happening?
Well, how lovely. I do so much like it when the young ones go on adventure. Alistair says, clearly not being too old himself.
I was hoping she was the girl that got hit with the coin.
Oh
we
man,
don't
that
know what happened to
actually,
that.
yeah. Aria.
Aria wants a strawberry milkshake.
All right. Yeah, no, I haven't been invented yet.
What?
Strawberries haven't been invented.
Man, fuck this.
Neither has milk or shaking, apparently. How about
Can't wait to meet.
Ice cream.
All right. Seriously though, she leans in close and says, "Are you sure you want a strawberry milkshake?"
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay. Yeah, she's offering you drugs.
Oh.
No.
Good, because we're all out of pink cows, and she winks at you.
Pink cows?
do they
I
have
leave the
any,
establishment.
do they have,
Okay.
do they have any tater tots?
Haven't invented yet.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna be in it for another 20 years.
Alphabetically, C is before Y. Cain?
Cain looks at Isribeau and goes, unfortunately, things are not for me to keep, and eventually all things will be given my pale lady.
God damn it.
Yeah, but like temporary versus object permanency. Not to mention we're talking about people.
Object permanency. He's like a baby. If you show it to him and then you hide it behind his back, Cain goes, "Oh, the pale lady has it."
Yeah, pretty much. That's how this works, isn't it?
My pale lady.
The pale lady has it.
Continue.
But yeah, you know, temporary flights of fancy are fine. Alliteration, though. God, that was 3 F's in a row. I'm on a roll.
Oh God.
Unfortunately for the poor lad, he's not exactly my cup of tea.
Are you leading that poor man on?
No,
You
of course
cock
not.
tease. And Bo will totally say that out loud. Not like loud, but like, you know.
You hear a
Of course
voice.
not. I'm
You
not
hear-
leading him on. I will still indulge him.
You're
hear-
gonna, I am.
You hear a voice from under the table. I still love you, Cain.
I love you too, man.
I stubbed my toe again.
Who's your friend under the table? By your
Oh, he is the better version of Ink.
No.
Damn, don't bring Ike into this, Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ike is like fighting the Vietnam War.
Cain.
Oh wait,
like,
he isn't anymore.
Let's keep it moving.
Ben
Yeah,
better.
sorry.
I'm back.
So you're not leading him on. You would do the thing, but you're not into doing the thing.
For some reason, I grabbed a spoon instead of a fork, which is going to be hard to eat with.
Okay, so it's an even more temporary flight of fancy.
Well, there are things you do to get ahead in the world.
I mean, you already have 2, so.
What?
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 Oh.
It's a dick joke.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Losing inspiration.
Ask me if I care. Word it.
But we'll see
Yummy, yummy,
how
yummy.
far his usefulness goes, and who knows, maybe even, we'll see. Someone will probably fancy him.
I just figured we have to steal him back with us anyway, because what's-his-face doesn't speak common.
Goes. We'll see.
Right. I'm sure you and your wife would definitely enjoy that. Right, honey. And Isribeau bats his eyes at Yomi.
And then there's like a little meow sound as the context goes over Isribeau's head. Don't worry about it,
No,
Isribeau.
the context went over Heather's head. What did I miss?
It would have gone over Isribeau's too, but just I'm
That's
pretty sure
fine.
you're gonna find out what he meant by smiling evilly.
I mean, he
But it's
smiles
just kinda
evilly
cute.
on the regular, so I'm just kind of numb to it by now.
This is true. We're gonna move on from Cain because that's a good thing to end on.
Okay.
Alphabetically, Dust.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Anything before going to this drinking game?
Jesus swallowing everybody and smoking.
That was so country. I love it.
All right. Alphabetically after Dust, that should be Isribeau.
Isribeau just started because you gotta keep up the
Aren't you
the
married?
charade.
Aren't you married?
It's not finished yet. The wedding and royal marriages are constantly open.
Okay.
Also, I'm playing off of the whole "she was my ex-girlfriend, started the campaign" joke.
Okay, Rinder?
That's what the play flirt was.
Rinder's not doing anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And Yomi.
I mean, if there ain't no tater tots, what's the point of living?
What's the point?
I was here.
What did I do?
Plus, that's
Alright.
like commoner food.
Alright, enough with the tater tots. Holy shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
how
we just
about
want tater tots.
chicken nuggets?
Okay, yeah, the tater tots is a bit old. It's now about strawberries.
Oh my god.
I'll fight you. I started a tater. Stop until we find it.
Chicken nuggets?
Wait. Let's just get a chocolate fountain.
You
Chicken
have a
nuggets
more
and the strawberries and the tater tots.
You have a more important quest going on in the multi, finding out what tater tots are.
I don't think
No!
You can, as a DM, you can solve this
Save the
very
tater
easily by
tots,
just
save the
having them
world.
find it.
No,
Yeah.
you don't understand.
In
Plus,
fact, you know
everyone
what?
just
In
shut
the
up,
star
shut up,
is
shut up,
me.
shut up,
I
shut up.
want.
Hey, Clarice. You don't understand. If I let them find tater No.
Not wrong. If he gives us one thing,
If I let
you
them
take a mile.
If I let them find tater tots, they are never going to stop.
That's all Takahata's gonna be cooking.
I have
They
an, I have
will
something-
win.
I have an alternative that you might like, Dylan.
Tantalium.
I've already written into the moment that you guys find tater tots, alright?
Yo.
It is 2 seconds before I say the words, the end.
No, it's when the burning hand destroys the person who made tater tots.
I just want to see somebody go to the Tantalium, envision tater tots, and then bite it, and it tastes like ass.
Scene change, you're
Nobody
on a
knows what
boat!
tater tots
Okay, yeah,
taste
can we
like.
move
Scene
on?
change.
Move on.
I'm
Scene,
gonna put the
Wait,
potion
before you
into the
didn't
flask
do
and
anything,
hand it
did
to
you?
Cain.
scene change, you're on a boat.
Cain has the flask with
Oh,
the
no,
potion
no,
now.
oh.
Man, it's going fast, and I got another thing in me.
On to the ship.
Nailed it.
Do I need to give you guys some, like, time? Is that what's going on
Good
here?
job, bro.
Do I need to give you a minute?
No.
So
I would
Aria
appreciate
did
it.
I
something.
appreciate your solidarity in that.
Yeah,
I
Aria did
just
something.
said I put the potion in the flask and handed it to Cain,
Alright.
which could have been easily done on the way to the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ominous music.
I would like to
I'm
ask-
waiting. I'm waiting for you all to get anything else you gotta get out of your system. Out of your system. Take advantage
I
of
gotta
that.
pee.
You
Can
know,
I get that out of my
Yeah.
system?
Go,
if
yes.
you drew Yomi.
Yeah.
If you drew cards from Ecstasy's deck of many things, you might be able to wish for one.
Huh?
There's a wish card in the deck of many things. You might be if you got luck. Wish for a tater tot.
No thanks.
Okay.
I'm sure tater tots are just a communist invention
Delicacy.
anyways.
Tantalium
I've
is
not heard of them either.
Tantalium. Anyway,
We're waiting for Heather to get back.
I gotta pee too, but I'm waiting.
Go pee! God damn! 5 minutes. Go handle your shit, and then we're gonna have this drinking game, and that's when things are gonna get real.
I'm gonna go. Oh,
Let's take a break.
Go pee.
Well, I'll use it to eat my dinner. My din din.
I'm gonna take this a moment actually to heat up some pizza. I'll be back as well.
I'm back. Oh, did everybody go pee?
Pretty much.
I'm so proud. That was so funny to me. My grandma started laughing. That doesn't take much, but still. Like, if my grandma was the DM, I would have gotten inspiration for that, because it was just really clever. So, how are you doing? You enjoying the game so far?
Yeah, I am. I just wish I had a more social character.
I know.
Should have played
Instead of
Mona.
just-
He's the most social person.
Oddly enough, Rinder is more social than Mauna.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think so. When's the last time Rinder almost got laid?
Wait, when did I keep wanting to say Moana? Would you hate me if I say Moana by mistake?
No.
Okay, when is the last time Moana almost got laid?
Like
With the
two
girl
sessions
in this
ago.
arc?
What?
Like the session right after yours.
Yeah.
The girl that was hitting on him?
No, she wasn't there for that.
Yeah, I wasn't there for
So,
that, and it was not brought up in the cover art.
No.
So
Cover-
basically,
words.
when we were having the meeting in the warehouse, there was this one communist chick who was like super into Muna.
'Cause they, like,
Yeah, I vaguely
Valentine.
remember that. Wait,
And
so
then-
they like did the diddly?
I mean,
Nope.
she like invited him.
No.
And was like ready for him in a hotel room. And he was
Yeah.
standing there. And then he cast darkness and jumped out the window.
Just as the
Then
little thing
Cain-
fade to black, I cast darkness and jumped out.
Cain and
Wait, did that
Alistair.
really happen, or is that just
That actually happened.
Yeah, that actually happened.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it happened.
my god.
Alistair and Cain were waiting on the full, like, outside on the bottom floor because it was like 7 floors up.
Well, like if there was pressure, of course he had performance issues.
Yeah, and then when they went back to their room, they found out their room was right next to her, to where she was.
Yup. And
Uh,
then
it was-
kissed
it was-
Mona.
It was
Oh, wait.
Alistair who kissed Mana.
Yeah.
Was it?
Wait, Alistair?
To
Kissed
save him.
Moana?
To save him. And then the girl fainted.
She got
Oh.
turned on by it.
It is because
so
a
like the
proper
nosebleed pass
gentleman,
out thing.
a
in
proper
anime.
gentleman looks after his fellow compatriots,
And
even
then
if
at
it's at the expense of his own honor.
And then at the park, we found her again. No, at the when we came in at the beginning
Yeah,
of the
at the
session,
park.
she was at the counter. Remember?
So Moana has a fangirl.
And Cain distracted
Yeah.
them so much.
Not anymore, but
And then at the park, we saw her come up. Mona went and hid behind a tree. Aria approached the girl, told her that she was Mona's younger sister, and basically just got her to leave.
Has everyone returned?
Yeah.
All right.
we're detailing the
By the way,
exploits
I
of
made
Moana.
my grandma bust her sides laughing at the "get it out of my system" joke.
Good.
Guy.
So, you guys. Firstly, are you bringing Bloink with you?
No.
No, we're leaving him behind. That's.
Can we stuff him in the trash can until?
Can we find another dumpster?
Yeah.
He's
Let's
very
not let the-
insistent he go with you. He's trying to like follow you outside of the
Let's-
speakeasy.
Let's knock him out and put him in a dumpster.
Yeah.
Saying,
For old
Cain looks
times'
at
sake.
everyone.
Another ride in
He
a
goes,
dumpster.
"Did you guys watch the last time they had to get rid of Blink? I think
Let's
we need
make
to
a
start
game.
a game of it. Who can throw him the farthest into a dumpster?"
I think it's my turn.
Blink goes, I don't like this game.
Wait, whose turn? Rinder wants a turn. You know what?
Rinder.
Actually, I want to see Rinder take his sword in teeth and just baseball bat him into the freaking.
That's a different game. That's a different game.
I got an idea. Can I take a shot? Aria asks.
You have to
I
throw.
don't-
him.
Yeah,
I don't want anyone to play this game, guys.
I think I'll give
But
you a
you're the
potion.
mascot.
So,
give you-
so you have an
Come on.
option here, sweetie. You play
Uh-huh.
the game, or you go in yourself.
I want to play the game.
He frowns and begins walking towards a nearby trash can.
I'm gonna move over to Moink and say, how would you like to fly? How would you like to fly and choose when you get to come down?
I don't like these games you guys play with me. This is bullying. And he takes
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's legitimately you're going to be able to fly wherever you want around the city.
No, why would you do that?
Because then he's not our problem.
Roll me a persuasion.
Actually,
He's a
He's
green
still our
goblin.
problem.
Roll me a persuasion.
That would be a problem for Tyr, and then
it'd be
Tyr would
Krieger's
tell Krieger,
problem.
and then Krieger would tell us to take care of it, and then we would have to
Not
go up in the
Krieger,
sky.
he would handle it.
Krieger doesn't
Let's
handle
have him
stuff by
handle it.
himself.
So, Aria,
Yeah.
he's taking the lid off the trash can, and he's resignedly like halfway about to climb into the trash can, when he suddenly turns and wallops you over the head with the lid. He goes, "Ha ha! You never expected this, did ya? Blink 2 Stealer's gonna steal your teeth!" And, and then Alistair punches him in the side of the head.
Can I just pick him up?
Hold on, roll
Yes,
damage,
Alistair?
Alistair. Roll damage, Alistair.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Arya, you take 0 damage. He's not strong enough to hurt you. And Bloink collapses.
I was going to give him a potion of gaseous form and just let him fly around, but I guess not.
Bloink is unconscious on the ground in front of you all.
Perfect.
Yet
Cain
again.
walks over, picks him, hands him to Rinder.
Rinder, you have a goblin.
How far away
Rinder, the
is it?
current champion, is Zaris. Good luck,
How
good
far
luck.
away is the dumpster?
You're
No,
just
it was
gonna.
the nearby dumpster.
He was very insistent that he didn't want to be thrown.
And then he clobbered Aria in the head.
When I gave him the option to fly instead.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Alright, Rinder, where are you throwing him to? There's a couple dumpsters in this alley, but you have to beat 60 feet to beat Cain.
To beat Zaris.
Sorry, to beat Zaris, yeah.
Wait, Cain? Cain is throwing
Sorry.
it?
No, he has to. Zaris threw it previously, Rinder, so. The current record for Bloink toss is 60 feet.
Oh, Rinder's throwing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One moment,
You
let
can
me
do
put
it,
on.
Rinder, Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, shit. I crit mine, too.
I'm gonna give him my inspiration die as well to go.
Holy shit.
That's a Bardic Inspiration 1d6 now, I think.
1d8, because me.
Oh, 1d8.
So you get to add 1d8 to it, and you get to roll 2d20.
Okay, now roll 2d20 at advantage, because you're rolling this at advantage. As Aria and Yomi...
25,
Oh
so-
my lord!
Plus 1d8.
31.
31.
Plus 1d8. Go for it.
No, he's already rolled the 1d8.
So that's
Oh,
a
I see it.
31.
Rinder.
Does that beat my crit?
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think, because you not only had a crit, you also had the advantage of being up high, so he sailed at an angle and went a little farther because of it.
But
But
there was a wall
31.
at a distance.
We're all cheering him on. So like
30.
he's flying.
There was a wall though that he had.
61 feet.
We give him the potion of
Dylan,
gaseous
I
form.
have an idea. Give me a
Uh-huh.
moment.
And then Alistair jumps up and spikes it. Stop.
He's... Oh no, deflect missile.
Denying Rinder.
He's gonna deflect missile.
He's denying Rinder.
No, no,
No.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
assuming Rinder's starting up
no,
at an
no, no.
angle.
Alistair ran up the
I,
wall.
s- I sent you, Dylan. What you? My tip at least.
But what if
I like that idea, but I've got a better one. So, you hurl him, and there's a shattering of a window as he flies out through the alleyway, 40 feet, into the side of a trolley. And it goes ding ding, and you see it pulling away with Bloink's unconscious body on it.
it's still moving? It
I mean, it's
counts!
technically no, he
counts!
technically never landed.
You can actually see him halfway stuck in the window as the trolley starts moving.
It's still going. It counts. Keep track of it.
No.
He's still
San
going.
Francisco win.
Oh,
The
God,
question
he's
is,
still
does the
going.
trolley count as the city's render score?
He's been defeated by the city.
Either way,
Let's go. Continue.
yeah, you guys
He's still going.
leaving.
It was
You
worth
guys, you guys leave Bloink halfway stuck in the trolley window, unconscious.
Krieger will take care of it. He said he would.
And you all head back towards the docks where you've been told to meet at. And when you get there, there's a boat. All of the octuplets are present.
Oh.
Two of them stay on the dock. 6 board the boat with you.
Aww.
Other than that, it's just Cuervo, River, and the 6 octuplets. Sorry, yeah, Rinder, you technically didn't beat Xeris because you didn't have the height advantage that Xeris did at the time.
Oh, so there's asterisks by both of ours.
Huh?
To be fair, Blink never landed technically, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's up to you guys if you want to argue amongst yourselves at a later time on who's winning Bloink tossed right
I
now.
think it's just going to be an in-character
Technically, he
discrepancy.
stopped moving.
Technically, Bloink has not stopped moving. He's still in the trolley to this day, some say.
There's a statue
Anyways.
of him and everything.
The statue of him in San Francisco now.
Not actually a statue.
Sticking out of a window.
Taped on with so much stuff that he's stuck there, petrified.
Anyway,
Yeah, boat.
You guys board the boat and it sets sail. What did you guys want to do? River, like, Cuervo's like, hey, we can immediately start playing the game, or if you want, you can chat a bit first. Just let me know when you want me to set it up, and we'll do it. Add a character, it will probably take 2 hours to play this game.
Holy shit.
mm,
Yeah, I got that.
I'd rather get going as soon as possible.
yeah.
me too.
Okay,
So let's do the important part first then.
awesome. So, are you guys just going to start playing the game right away then?
Well, we need to
No, I
talk
said the
with,
important part, like the talking and stuff.
Yeah, we do need to actually convince him, Dylan.
I mean, if he's... Your plan is to drink him under the table, right? He'll be unconscious. And
No.
No,
was
no, 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 no,
non-alcoholic.
Dylan. You told us that we had to convince him to actually play the game.
yeah, and then you changed the drinks to non-alcoholic, and Cuervo said that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, so he's convinced.
Yeah, he's convinced. You guys changed the drinks to non-alcoholic, which satisfies his rule.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
now you're
Cain
just
still
playing
has the potion.
Yeah, now you're just playing a game. There's no luxury behind this at all anymore.
Yeah.
So, How much is a potion of mind reading, anyways? I just need to check this because I feel like
It only lasts for 1 minute. Oh, how much does it cost?
Yeah. Trying to figure that out real first before I go any further. Here we are. Potions and oils.
So in the event we can't drink him under the table, we still have the let's talk about important stuff.
That is a rare potion. That potion alone is likely like 10,000 gold. Like, let me check. That's expensive. I just need to find the darn price. Here are sane magic items. So it's 100 gold for a common item, right? So
There's a range. You kind of have to pick.
yeah, that is a rare item. So for a potion of my reading, you're talking 12,500 gold alone.
Okay.
So like for now, all those potions that you have on your list, I actually have to go through them all still. So
Okay.
get your money back, and just don't have those potions for now.
Okay.
Okay? I'll need to run through and actually deal with this at a later time. Resend me the list.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm not gonna take the time to edit my thing. I'll just make a note of that.
Yep.
The list
So-
shouldn't be too far up here.
I think we'll be fine for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now, you guys are on the boat. You're ready to start drinking then, right?
Yeah.
I thought we were going
Alright.
to talk to him first.
No, we're drinking, and if we can't drink him under the table, we'll have to talk to him.
All right.
I'm going to use the ring on my non-existent tail.
I'm going to let you know right now. His constitution's really frickin' high. So to simulate this, I'm going to be having him roll like normally. But whereas each of you have 3 chances until you pass out, he has 6. Because this is literally the unkillable man
Yep.
that you are drinking against.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just arranging your tokens in like a little order.
Question,
way-
Dylan.
Yeah.
In and out of character, it doesn't really matter to me. But I am playing the drunken master archetype. But for me, it works just as well if Alistair gets drunk super easy. So I'm just wondering if that has any.
I'll
effect.
give you 4 boxes.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. That's
You have one.
really
more.
weird. That is really weird how submissive you got all of a sudden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
mean-
7, 8.
Alistair.
I'm playing a black man where everyone is racist.
All right. These are all the people playing the game.
Oh gosh.
1, 2, 3,
That
4,
one poor
5,
guy
6,
gets left
7,
out.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
The fuck,
14,
Google?
15. So there's 15 players. So the table is going to look something like this. All right?
It's one of those final
Look.
meal kind of tables. Everybody's like sitting.
River is Jesus.
Yeah.
So, quick thing. I was gonna use my tail ring to keep myself in an open communication with Cain. Does anyone else want to like have back and forth thoughts without like fucking with?
Okay. Do you guys see
Well,
this little
we don't
thing
have
I've
the
drawn?
potion anymore. We
Yes.
don't have the potion. We don't have the potion anymore, so we can't.
No,
I'm not
but that's-
talking about
Isribeau
the
has a
potion,
ring.
sweetie.
Isribeau has a
I'm
special
talking about
ring.
something completely separate.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about then.
I have a ring of twinned telepathy, which lets us read,
Each other's mind.
detect thoughts back and forth.
That is what I have drawn. Pick out where you guys are sitting. That is the table. Seat placement matters in a game like this too, by the way. Especially when you start whoever you're against, sometimes you'll spit useful or harmful effects at them.
I say all the tieflings sit near each other in case you get a Spitfire one. It won't hurt us.
No, then it's better if the tieflings are evenly
Distributed.
spread out then.
Okay.
I just wanted to make a joke.
Aria, I know you want to. I know you want to sit at the corner. You cannot sit at the corner of the table.
I took that strategically best position
Hey,
because Cain
get out
and
from under my chair.
No, I was in your lap. I'm
Cain-
small enough for it.
Cain and Alistair has to spit across the table to hit each other.
I actually
like
don't
the-
know. Hold on, hold on. I actually
I'm
don't know
gonna
if
sit
you can
across from the fellow noble.
sit at the ends. I'm gonna check to see if you can sit at the ends.
Well,
I'll be
remember,
putting-
if you sit across from one of us, we're gonna hurt each other.
All right, Cain and Alistair, take those last 2 spots.
Oh,
Fine.
opposite ends.
No.
Aw.
There you go. And
Oh, so there was 3 open spots.
yeah, there's a little too many. So there's another dude. That's the ship's captain who's decided to join you.
Oh
No,
dear.
That was
one of the
interesting.
one of the octuplets swam over here.
No, that's the ship's captain. So
So,
I'm going to just be quickly throwing down some names so you guys can see them, and
Yeah.
you'll know who is sitting and who. That's the captain.
We're all gonna yell his name now.
Captain!
Watch,
Can't-
we're
I
gonna say
can't
Cap, and then Rinder's gonna respond.
I would.
Why would I respond?
Captain
Because
There's only been
Rinder.
Captain
Oh,
once.
it's Captain Rinder. I see.
He's a sergeant, apparently.
Wait, you're a sergeant?
Technically,
one
you
of the-
never got.
One arc.
Do not start shitting on the fucking thing just because I used a female token. I'm just grabbing what in a hurry.
I was just asking if one of the octuplets was a woman. all
No,
along.
no.
That'd be scary.
None of us could tell that it
Not
was
really.
a woman all along.
I mean, identical twins, they can be identical fraternal.
Oh, you're next to the river.
I'm next to
Oh,
everybody.
Perfect. I'm next to Cuervo.
All right. So, I want all of the PCs to roll me. Actually, you know what? I want all the PCs. When was the last time you left your house to drink?
In real life?
IRL?
Wednesday.
Oh, like in a bar is what you're telling me, or
In a bar, at a friend's house, anywhere.
Oh,
Never.
Last time.
A year ago?
last
Never.
Last
weekend.
year.
A long
Last
time?
time.
I'm hearing Alex was Wednesday. Does anyone have sooner than Wednesday?
I mean,
Oh, we're deciding order.
Okay.
Dead last.
Alex, we're going to be going first, and then we'll be going clockwise from you.
Oh boy, dust starts.
All right.
Awesome.
Here comes the music.
Cool.
Dust.
What's the?
There's 3 different drinks in front of you. Which one do you grab? The one on the left, right, or the middle?
Middle.
Middle! Here comes the first drink of the night. Let me get my die roller up because I
I'm
didn't.
scared.
And I've put on the drinking music.
I need to
the
unmute
rum.
this.
Do-do-do-do.
So the one in the middle.
Yeah.
That was.
Oscar, you. Sorry, not Oscar.
Dust.
Getting back in the thing. Dust! You have drank blood pool wine.
Oh, jeez.
What
Your eyes suddenly cloud over, and to everyone else, her eyes are now giant pools of blood.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
jeez.
like literally weeping gross, or the point they're solid red.
Like bloodshot to the point of solid red. You can no longer see. Dust.
Oh,
That was so spicy. I lost sight.
I need you to roll me your con save.
Oh,
Oh
dear.
boy.
And River decides to walk out immediately after seeing that.
Kate is like, oh yeah, give me that shit.
Dust, you're fine for now. Guys, how do you explain to the table what's happening to Dust's face?
Man, that must be so. That was so strong it burst your capillaries.
Oh, shit.
Roll deception.
That's not a lie.
Roll deception at advantage.
I just... Oh, I'm good at deception. I didn't know this.
Okay.
They're good.
They seem willing to sit for now. Clockwise is at the octuplet.
Clockwise, it would be octuplets.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no. What's away?
Hold on.
We'll see.
One moment. I'm just trying to see.
Are these all the same color?
All right. The octuplet labeled Cthulhu Brew.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
It was a slight thick like syrup. I didn't really need to describe blood pool wine, did I?
No.
It was pretty obvious. It tasted like blood. And the
Iron Man.
the cups around this octuplet begin to float, and he goes, "Who said that?" And he begins looking around.
Kill you?
We just see if he died. He's still good. The captain of the ship goes next.
Captain!
Wait, no one says anything about the cups moving?
He sees them floating.
Okay.
No, everyone sees them floating. How you guys describing that?
Aria said anything, and this was a very bad idea.
Rinder agrees.
Stormy night, isn't it? Must be a night, seeing as the cups are now just
You-
like us.
You see a bunch of people trying to like get up out of their seats. Seem to.
Oh.
You all hear Krieger say,
Krieger, have you been listening to my maniacal laugh practice tapes?
and you all hear over the boat, and you recognize it as Krieger's. You can only leave till the drinks have been drunk.
I mean, can I just move the chair?
You
Claim
try
be
to move.
burning. Does he claim to be the burned hand?
No,
Oh,
he claims to be the FBI.
okay.
You cannot scoot your chair at all. You are stuck directly at the table.
Well, there goes my idea.
Aria visibly tries to get up.
After some arguing and debate amongst everybody but River, who just silently takes it all in, if they just finish the game like Jumanji so they can leave. And the captain
This is like some weird Ouija board shit.
the captain says we had better hurry too because the ship is on autosail to go straight.
Oh.
so eventually we'll reach
Okay. Okay, drinking quickly so Captain can get done.
If this game continues past midnight, all of you guys will be lost at sea.
Okay, drinking quickly.
The captain's skin color turns green,
Oh.
and a little sick.
You figure
Hey.
you'd be used to this by now.
Cain, you've got 3 cups in front of you. Left? Okay. Cain, the cup that you have selected is called Poor Man's Wine.
Aw.
It tastes like watered down milk.
Ooh. Why would
Pick
taste like milk?
one painful recent memory of yours.
Getting shot.
You now have forgotten that painful memory for the next 5 hours. You do not remember being shot.
Oh, kinda nice.
Roll me a con save.
Oh.
Okay, well, maybe that's not such a horrible drink after all.
You're fine, Cain. Remind me, guys. Let me know, guys, if you want to change the music. I have a couple other drinking game songs I can put on. Cuervo? Oh, wait, I'm Cuervo.
I've been drinking.
I mean,
Yes,
you can
yes.
Oh, Yeah, by the way, if any for the real life 100 cups, grab a drink, any drink.
I don't drink.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm diabetic.
That's
I got
what
sour tea.
I'm drinking for all the NPCs.
Then drink,
Well,
drink
I'm-
for until you
Well,
pee.
if I wasn't working, then yeah.
Cuervo drinks childer wine, and he becomes 40 years younger.
Oh
There is now a small child sitting at the table with you.
no. Oh,
He automatically fails this Constitution save.
oh no.
Now
Well,
Cain's
Cain, it
pedophile.
looks like.
Is he
it
still
looks like
coming on to
Philip-
Cain?
No, God, no.
Please
We're
no.
not starting this.
Alright.
Okay, the next guy drinks a literal brick, and as he drinks it, absolutely out of nowhere, none are permanent, by the way, Rinder.
Okay, thank God.
As he drinks it, a lick appears out of thin air, flying directly at his head, and he needs to make a dexterity save instead of a Constitution save. And he does not make it. The brick slams into his face, and he topples out of his chair, unconscious.
Or he falls with all in chair.
Huh?
You get out until
Here's
like
that
the end.
slumps.
Oh yeah, he falls with his chair, toppling over.
And Alistair says, "Oh, more drinks for us, I guess."
Aria, I don't want to play this game anymore.
This guy drinks Octo Ink, and
Oh.
now his arms are around him, and he can't stop it.
Well, he is an octuplet.
He
Oh,
makes
no.
his check. Yomi?
Yes.
Person next to Yomi's wriggling uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Yomi?
I walk the path of the straight and narrow, so I will go middle.
Oh, his body is fluid now, I guess.
Yomi, you shrink to half your size. Your Constitution's score has also been reduced by half.
Great.
Does this mean you'll finally look up to someone else?
Yomi?
Con save?
And your Constitution score has been reduced by half.
Yeah.
So for
Okay. Yeah, you're feeling a little, like, off. River slams back his and grows a pair of fully functioning wings.
yeah, there's no explaining that one. Cosplay?
I think we could just blame the FBI at this point.
He doesn't seem bothered by what he drank.
Uh-oh.
Motherfucker.
I mean,
The next dude drinks flavored water,
Lucky.
I want that.
and he looks at it and he goes, This is kind of shitty.
if you wanted something cool to happen,
Not really. Isribeau?
It could always be worse.
Left, middle, or head? Or right?
Right. No one's gone with right yet, I don't think.
Alright. Your hair, you have drank Windy Gale. Your hair is now constantly being magical wind. Also, you need to roll me a dex save as another drink is flying towards your face.
Okay, but I look fabulous.
You do. But here comes another drink, so I need a dex save.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
This other drink in the face.
Aight.
And it as it dribbled, part of it
Oh, for fuck's sake.
is the hairy wizard.
So is my
More-
beard.
Your body is now covered in hair,
Ooh.
Oh.
and you're beginning to like a cat. However, you some effect onto anyone else at the table.
I can get someone else with this affliction?
Yeah. You can pass this at anyone else on the table instead of you.
I'm gonna give it to... Like, is it gonna be very obvious that I'm passing it on?
Yes!
I mean, of course it is.
It'll be absolutely obvious that you've done this.
On the tablet.
No.
I'm gonna give it to the knocked out octuplet so I don't have to suffer through it because he's asleep anyway.
He is not playing the game. You cannot give it to him.
You said it! Damn it.
He's not actually at the
Oh
table.
yeah, I'll give it to... I'll just kind of clap the Kool-Aid man on the back and be like, don't worry, you can participate too. And
There's a poofing sound, and there's a poofing sound, and he's covered in black hair. And then he also gets to cast Hold Person on you. Roll me a Wisdom save.
Oh, I didn't know that. Alright.
No, you did not. The hairy wizard, everybody.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
He's gonna suck.
You
Oh, it did
resist.
good.
You resist being knocked out of the round immediately.
Oh.
That octuplet. You're not sure what happens to him, but his eyes just rolled back into the back of his head, and he slumped over. He's
Did he
twitching.
even drink something?
He did. He's twitching, and he's slightly like jiggling on the ground. This octuplet looks weird, and you start realizing he had green skin at the start of this. And you hear him go, all right, I guess it's my turn.
Oh, jeez.
Boink.
Who?
He's undercover, remember?
Oh no, I didn't say that in character. Sorry, I should have specified. Yeah, that wasn't in character.
Oh. All right. He drank the dwarven hammer. He suddenly grows a giant dwarf's beard. And a bird pops out of it. He goes, this is really weird. Also, I don't feel so good. And
Oh,
Bloink...
jeez.
Alistair? Yeah, he takes two.
He rolled one, didn't he?
Alistair looks at his left drink, and then he mixes it with Aria's right drink.
I was
Why
gonna
not?
drink that one.
Why do you have to make this complex? All right.
Because he's played
so
the
that-
game.
The drinks explode! Everyone make me a reflex save at disadvantage as a fireball exudes from the table.
Fucking
Oh,
goddamn
jeez.
it.
Thanks.
So dexterity?
Yep.
Dexterity at disadvantage, and I'm absolutely going to be using my favored by the gods.
Okay.
So I got 9. It's not going to be enough.
And it's still a nat 1. Aria, you take 50 non-lethal damage.
50.
50.
So non-lethal leaves me at 1 HP, right?
No.
No,
You're
I'm unconscious.
blasted.
Out
I'm out.
instead of killing you.
Bang.
Blasted out of your chair. Everyone who got less than a 15, you take 25 non-lethal damage.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm out.
Wait, isn't it fire?
It is fire. It is fire.
So all
Fire
of us
doesn't
immune
hurt.
tieflings are fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dink.
So every
Oh,
one of
yeah,
the people,
ding
I'm
on
back.
Rinder.
NPCs, including the
Cain?
NPCs.
Cain, did you go somewhere?
Yeah.
All right. Alistair just tried mixing drinks, causing a fireball to explode.
Oh.
I need you to roll me a dexterity save at disadvantage because you're attached to your chair.
Fucking fireballs, man.
If you were Xeris, you wouldn't take any damage.
Zara sits there, fucking chills.
At
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Well, most of the table's gone now.
Yep. Yep, those are the only people who managed to stay up. Cain, you're taking 25 damage.
Oh man. This is a painful memory that I'll want to forget.
At least if it's
I didn't
actually
even get-
from another one.
Say 25.
25, yeah.
The most interesting thing is Aria never got to play.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
You'll
all
get
of us
bonus
didn't want to
sync and
play.
This was
Yeah.
my idea to bring it into a nearby session too.
Aria, don't worry. 100 Cups gets played fairly often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll play again.
This isn't like I'm planning a straight up bar game session too. By the way,
Awesome.
Rinder,
Will you be
Rinder?
using those other drinks as well?
I will be. Yes,
Awesome.
I've actually included most of them into
This?
yeah.
Awesome.
Rinder, I need you to roll. I need you to pick me left, right, or center.
Left.
God.
All right, Rinder. I hope you enjoy your Hellfire whiskey. All right, Rinder, I need a death save.
Whoa.
Damn, son.
Oh shit.
No insta kills
15.
though, but
Rinder collapses over, dead.
What? I thought you
I
said
thought you said
Oh dear.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens, because maybe it's just a like fake death, since he did say there was no actual death.
Cain waves his hand in front of him. He's off to a better place.
At this point, River's gonna win before it.
That being said, if
second
another
drink.
one of May's characters just got killed, I'm gonna feel real bad.
Dust, you're up.
I still have 79 health.
I can't see, so somebody help me get another cup.
There's
The other
a
one
man
else
beside
is sitting
you.
next to you.
Well, she feels around and takes the first cup she feels.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right. Hold on. Let me just see. Sorry, one moment. I'm just. This is a pretty randomized one, so I've got to do a bunch of rolls for this. All right.
I even had a random number generator out and everything to speed things along.
Make me a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
As you have drank. Sorry, what was it again that you drank? I've tried. Hold on. Because I picked that one on this one. That is 75. You have drank Green Fay.
Oh shit.
Oh, I know. Sorry, not Green Fay. You've drank the Beverage Brew. What'd you get?
17.
17. You are now having a waking dream where something really great happens to you. You can describe whatever it is, but you're having a great time right now.
Oh man, back home, everything is fine. I have my own ranch. My ranch slash dojo.
Trick.
It's a ranch slash dojo. She's just happy.
Cain?
Well, no place like Texas.
Cain? Cain?
Right?
Oh, by the way, everyone's glamours were blasted away with the fireball.
Oh
Oh
god.
boy.
So I'm a harpy again. What
That
happens
was-
with my shirt? Because that
Gone.
great.
Let's see, 58.
Sun's
Cool.
out, tits out.
All right.
Oh, just the back's out.
Yeah.
You drank the Screaming Cadaver.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh no.
8 worms screaming at the top of their little lungs. So it's like, begin crawling out of the flesh on your arms, dealing 16 damage as they crawl out of you. And I need a con save.
That's rude.
Yeah, that is great.
This guy's gotten lucky. He's gotten the only non-bad one.
Cain, that guy's like, oh my god, thank Christ. Cain, you have 1 failure. That was a very strong drink.
You know that salsa's really strong?
What?
Cain.
This is true.
50 damage.
Alright, little Cuervo. Which drink do you want?
I'm just saying. He grabs a drink that has like a very, very opaque look to it, and drinks it, and then you see him quickly starting to turn to stone.
No! Cuervo, I'll always remember for you.
He's reaching out for you, Cain, as he freezes in place
he's a
and the
child.
stone covers
He's a
him.
child.
Oh yeah, it's a little. He's a little like a little statue.
It's a cherub.
Quivo, no. You're going to meet an even more beautiful lady than my wife.
This guy begins floating straight up and gets a failure. Yeah, his chair and him are floating straight up. 30 seconds later, he comes crashing back down. He's okay. He's still like in the game, but he's taken a failure. Yomi.
Left. Fuck me up.
Oh, wait, left?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you had said. Sorry. Yomi, you have dranken Nissa's Nectar.
Oh.
This is tasting amazing. It's almost like exactly the kind of drink that you were looking for. I need a con save.
Ah, yes, with my half con.
So you fail this because this is an automatic fail drink. But your con save is enough to notice the changes and you're not stunned. You're looked down and your boobs are gone.
Oh, no.
And
What?
there's something in your pants.
Oh!
You are now male.
Well, there's a new
Where,
set,
really?
there's now a new set of fluids in Yomi to
Oh no.
Out loud, Yomi. Out loud.
I can't do her helium voice.
Do her voice.
I can't do her helium voice.
Do it.
No.
Oh.
Just are such. Or download Clownfish, it'll let you alter your voice on the thing.
River drinks. There's there's no latent open change, but he does stagger a little in his chair.
Oh.
Jeez.
Only 5 more to go.
So, what's up with the cat?
This guy passes on the curse first to Dust.
What's new, pussycat?
You feel a lot hairier all of a sudden, but you don't notice anything different.
Can't see myself.
So he then pats you on the arm, and you are hit by shocking grasp as he drank electric boogaloo.
Wait, who?
Boogaloo.
The guy beside you.
Oh, he hit me.
Yep, he's
Okay,
grabbing
you-
you.
Jesus,
Electric
this
goop.
guy's lucky as
Alright.
shit.
And you're taking 12 damage.
Yeah, and I don't think I have resistance to that.
You're up.
Alright, well, last time I went with
There
Ray,
are! There is one, actually. There is a Revivify drink.
How are you
Wait,
gonna
but
drink
you
it
have
if you're
to drink
unconscious?
You drink it, and then you have the spell Revivify.
Oh, you can cast it to someone else.
Bo, left, right, or
Hold on.
middle?
Hold on. You said minus 12, right?
Yep, left, right, or middle.
Well, last time I went right, so this time I'm gonna go left.
I don't know, maybe you should mix drinks.
Heck no.
Please.
I'm immune, but you guys aren't.
Oh, we should just mix all the drinks to knock out River. that
You
way.
drank Wild Magic Brew. Pick me a number between 1
God.
and 10
I
pounds.
have been waiting for this. 4598.
4598. All right, hold on. Let me pull that up because
Always the number I start with. If I have to pick a random number, it's always 4598.
this effect repeats with each drink you drink.
What?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Cool. Cool. 4598.
4598.
Gain 1,000 gold. Keeps drinking.
Seriously though,
Revive your
give
ally.
me some of that Kool-Aid.
Mhm.
That one has been picked before. I need a different one.
Okay, 11, 13. How the hell did someone else pick 4, 5, 9, 8? What the fuck?
All right,
Might have been
Oh.
you.
10,000.
Bo.
Yeah.
A single skeleton appears beside you.
Cool.
It puts its hand on your shoulder and gazes into your eyes. It says, "How may I serve, master?"
Oh my god,
Oh, use them.
Grab
yes.
a chair
Drink.
and take a drink.
No. You could
The-
have against
the-
River.
The skeleton sits down beside you, Bo.
It's the queen! It's the real queen!
Bo, you are permanently attended to by this skeleton.
Permanently.
Every time you drink.
Rinder, you come back to life as a tiefling.
What?
Hellfire.
There are drinks in front of you.
I'll go right.
I was gonna say, why did we skip everyone? And then I saw, oh, that's why. I have a Skillabro.
Well, geez, I must have been drunk while writing this one.
Shit, that's not good.
You drank Fly Guy Brew. Any food or drink you attempt to imbibe, you have to vomit your stomach acid onto it first.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Good thing I'm not
Oh no!
eating.
So every drink you have to drink, you have to vomit over.
Oh.
No.
All con saves are now at disadvantage.
God fucking damn it.
Not including this one. Roll me a con save. That's a failure, good buddy. Dust, you feel all hairy. I need you to pick a drink blindly again.
I forgot that we were doing the
She goes ahead and picks the first one.
Okay,
Hey,
hold on.
mind me, pass me a drink. Anybody? Someone? Help.
Wait, what do you need help with?
A drink.
Reach to your left.
What are you laughing at?
Read the
Cain
chat.
and Bo.
Cain thought of something and Bo heard it.
Oh.
So I thought back, I heard that.
Dust,
Uh-huh.
you drank the 9th level.
Oh.
Oh.
You're going to suffer 22 non-lethal damage as you are now experiencing the 9th level of hell and the worst imaginable things that you could think of.
Oh,
Your hat
boy.
is shredded.
Your
Doing
pleasant
your own
dream,
attack. Doing your own attack.
your pleasant dream turns terrible.
Yo.
No con save is needed. Cain? Oh, yeah, you can't see anyone, so you cannot transfer the cat thing.
Oh no!
I can touch Rinder.
Alright, you touch Rinder. Rinder, you suddenly poof. You're very hairy now, and you're
He's a
coughing
hairy
up hairballs.
I hate this game.
Oh, I'm sorry. You sat next
middle.
to me and that's the only person still playing.
Cain?
Middle.
Middle? Okay. Alright, Cain, you drink,
Oh wait, I didn't do a con save. Do I gotta?
No.
Okay. Experiencing 9th hell.
Cain, you drink, cool, refreshing mint. The nearest player to you needs to make a dex save. Dust, that's you, that's at disadvantage.
I can't see.
Yeah, that's why.
You said which one?
Dex.
Dex save at disadvantage.
Oh boy. Dex, my best one. Oh, that's not. It's gonna whisper it to you. I'm sorry. Wait, I can cancel it. Next. Public. Disadvantage. Ugh.
Dust, you take
I
10.
had a nat 20.
You take 10 non-lethal cold damage.
Am I like out? I'm out.
Are you unconscious?
I mean, 22 plus 10, it's more than 28 that I have.
Dust falls unconscious. Cain? Not Cain. Cain, I need a con save, though.
We're not beating him this way.
That's a second fail, Cain.
Cool.
The Toplet who had previously, like, floated, all of a sudden, as he drinks this one, you hear, like, the ship creaking beneath his weight. And there's a loud crashing sound as he plummets through every deck on the sea.
Oh no! Now we're sinking.
Below.
Now
Yomi?
we're sinking.
Lord. Let's go with right.
Okay. Yomi, you, a shield bubbles up around you as you drink, my hero. No magical effects can harm you for the rest of this game.
Oh!
I need you to roll me a con save, though.
Oh no.
Don't fail.
You got this.
You're
Oh,
still
yes.
good.
Now start drinking.
So is she immune from now on?
Yep. No, just for this game.
Oh yeah, so
For the rest of the drinking game, yeah, pretty much. So
you can.
now we have a way to beat River.
Fine,
I mean, she still has to
thankfully.
make con saves.
Oh,
Drinks still affect you.
damn.
It's
I mean-
other people's drinks don't affect you.
Mm,
Which is why when River drinks greased lightning,
Oh no.
a bolt of lightning flies to the table.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yomi and
Uh-oh.
Cain.
Yomi, it blocks and goes around. So Cain, you can roll this dex save at advantage, as the lightning will not go through Yomi. It's instead splitting around her and crackling everywhere.
Oh!
Oh,
Cain, Cain, your next drink, you're pretty sure you could slide across the table to someone else if you don't like the look of it.
Wait. Do I get to look at it first?
Yeah, you'll get to look at it first.
Cool.
River takes another fail.
We're doing it, guys.
Slowly but surely.
It's all up to Rinder and Isabel.
This guy,
I'm worried about Cain and
this
Yomi.
guy
You
drinks. This guy
guys
drinks.
only have one shot, one wrist.
Yeah,
left.
but it's Isribeau. Where's the Isribeau?
This guy drinks heavenly visage. He suddenly starts glowing, a bright light,
You become an Asma.
and he's going to have advantage on his con saves. Bo?
That guy's got all the luck.
Okay, now I'm going for the middle drink.
Okay, middle drink, got it.
No chance I can slide a hand to this and then cast a spell to make it seem like I drank something?
You drank. Why is this a
I guess that's
lemon?
no.
You
Wait, what?
drank. Why is this a lemon? All the other drinks that you drink will taste like lemon.
I'm cool with that.
Roll me a con save.
Shit! There it is.
You have one fail.
Alright.
Rinder, which one?
First I'm gonna give the hair thing to Cain.
Okay, Cain, you suddenly burst out in like hair.
He can reach me?
He could see you.
Oh, that's weird.
The dust couldn't do it on anyone but Rinder because she couldn't see anyone.
I'll try the middle, I guess.
All right.
It's all been failures. So.
You, you burst into flames.
But you're a
Well,
tiefling.
it's a good thing he's a tiefling to take
Yeah.
half damage.
Well, that's the thing, because these are not infernal flames. These are divine flames.
Oh,
you
dear.
can you can wake up one of the players sitting beside you.
Uh,
So Dust or Aria?
let's do Aria.
Well, Dust,
Yay. I get to play.
Aria, you're back at 1 HP.
1.
Cain.
Can I cast Cure Wounds
No.
on myself?
No, Cain.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Cain, you can also cast Hold Person on Rinder if you'd like. Automatically, because he passed over the hairball thing to you. You have disadvantage on your con saves.
Well, I have the hair thing.
Yes, well, you have the hair thing.
Can
You
I give
can
it to someone else?
You can, but then you don't get to cast Hold Person.
I want to give it to this guy.
He goes, no!
Because that's the second time he's gotten it.
Cain, what are you drinking?
Left, but I have my nat 20 dex. So does it look weird?
You can see and that it smells of honey.
Go for it.
Oh man, I'm gonna drink it.
All right, you start noticing bees.
No!
Oh god.
49 bees begin flooding around Cain.
Oh, you can start a little
Doesn't look their
hive.
character to bees.
And Cain, you hear a really quiet. Give me your body.
What? What?
Cain, I need a con save.
Is it from the bees?
Give me your body. That's a success.
What was the
Yomi.
drink called, Dylan?
Huh?
What was the drink called?
This was called the Beehive.
Wow.
Let's go middle.
Oh no. Don't give them your body.
Middle.
Okay, immediately all of your teeth fall out.
Oh, jeez.
as you drank, dentist 9 out of 10 dentists approve. You need to roll me a con save.
Yeah.
And Yomi collapses. Unconscious, male and without any teeth.
Aw.
I have to go to the washroom. I'll be right back.
And half her size.
Shit, I had a question.
Okay, then I'm asking what happened as I'm showing that my talons and wings are out.
You passed out.
You're looking at a
There was a
tiefling
fireball.
right next to you. Where there was a human.
There was a
The
fireball.
hell is this? The hell is this game?
I hate it.
How much fucked up shit can we drink,
This
basically?
is why I don't drink.
I'm pretty sure normal alcohol doesn't do this.
I don't care.
That's why he's only been drinking water, because he can't trust anyone here.
We're not even drinking alcohol.
Food?
Asshole
no,
next to
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I
Explosion.
said. That's what I meant. That's why he only drinks with water.
He drinks tea too.
Unholy
Oh, yeah.
water is a thing.
There's no unholy tea though.
It's just unholy leaf juice, okay?
tea made with unholy water.
Right. Unholy leaf juice.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I have a
7,
question
8.
for Dylan when he gets back, just FYI.
We have 8 chances to beat River. And he only needs to go down fail 2 more times.
3 more.
No, because he has 4
more.
total.
He has to get
4 more.
6
He
failures.
needs 6.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
But we don't
Why?
necessarily need him to lose. I don't think we just needed to get enough magic
What?
in him.
Why can't I use Cure Wounds?
I think it's
But
not
Dylan
in the
still
spirit of
wouldn't
the
let
game.
Aria hasn't even gotten to play the game.
Hello.
Hey, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
My last turn, the wild magic thing happened again. Does that mean I get another Skelebro?
Oh yeah, sorry. Pick me a number between 1 and 10,000.
I thought it duplicated the effects of that.
It does not.
Oh, it's another wild surge. Okay.
Yep.
The
So my
skeleton's
Skelebro
playing
is still
now,
here,
right?
and he never drank the first time or the second time. Just
He
FYI.
did. He did. It just fell like through his bones.
Oh, that's great. I love it. Okay.
So
All
that
right.
means the skeleton can just keep playing until River goes down.
Pretty much. All right. So number. 5256.
5256.
525,000 cups on this table.
Mm-hmm. Pick me a target.
River.
Rinder?
No, River.
River suddenly develops radial symmetry like a starfish.
What?
Like he's got arms bursting out of his front and legs multitudes and
No.
eyes around the
He's
entirety
just
of
got
his face.
no. He's just got radial symmetry, which means that like he's now sides.
More
Okay.
symmetrical.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Weird.
All right.
All right. Cool. I was just checking on that. I don't know what's
And
gonna happen again.
he got a. What does he get? Oh. He drank goat's piss.
Ew. Please tell me that's just the name of it.
No, it's literal goat's piss.
Oh.
Yeah,
What effect does it
he
have?
goes. And vomits on the table. All other con saves will now be at disadvantage for him.
Yes.
Bo, you're up.
What about the kitty cat? Don't skip the
Oh
kitty
yeah,
cat.
sorry, I forgot him. Thank you.
I'm not letting you.
He needs to suffer.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's gonna keep it and cast Hold Person on Smite. On
Oh.
Cain.
Okay. But what is he drinking?
Well, this happens first. Roll Wisdom.
Oh no.
Cain, you suddenly freeze in place.
Oh
Cool.
no. How are you supposed to drink?
You now... That's the thing. If it goes around the table before this clears up, he won't be able to. Meaning you guys need to get him out of the game ASAP now. What does he drink? Okay, his hair suddenly grows 20 yards.
All of his fur? All of it.
Huh?
All of it?
All of his hair grows. Oh God, yeah, all of it.
When suddenly Tribble.
There is hair everywhere, guys.
Oh my god, his uncle, his cousin, it.
Does this knock
Except
over a
worse.
bunch of drinks?
20 feet.
It doesn't knock over any of the drinks. All the cups are sealed to the table. As are all you guys. You guys are now in like a mess of hair. Krieger like splits the hair around you all, so this way your table is still clear of it. But now you're in like a dome of this guy's hair. It's not feet; it's yards.
So that's about 60 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's everywhere. He's Rapunzel fur. Got it.
And he makes yet another save. Weird. Bo?
Okay, now it's my turn. Do I have to do the wild roll thing first?
No, that's after.
Awesome. Alright. I've had the most luck with left. I'm going left.
It's a 96.
Yeah, I kind of like this guy. So far, he's pretty lucky.
You drank glitter.
That is
Roll me.
so Bo.
Roll me a d20.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
You, your tongue is now glittering insanely. You will be more targeted by other players' effects.
Aw.
Oh.
Okay.
Roll me your con save.
Oh, well, alright. Didn't think glitter would.
Yeah, you get another failure.
14? Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Aria.
Wait.
So-
Wild thing and then skeleton.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you. One moment, though, first.
1. skeleton
Wow,
on
man,
the
go
board.
ahead.
Okay. Number 5280. A mile.
Pick me a target.
River.
River begins disgorging 64 rotten apples.
Ew.
Ew.
So goat piss and then rotten apple.
Yeah, he automatically is taking a fail on that one.
Yeah.
Your skeleton just dumps another thing in between his, like, ribs.
I pat him on the scapula and just be like, dude, you're knocking those back pretty good.
Yes, master. Aria.
So this guy's the real River, right? Right.
What are you doing?
Well, I said first that this guy is obviously the real River, and I'm gonna choose right.
Okay. You vanish.
Okay.
You
Do I
just drank a drink that was renamed the Ike Special.
Oh
God.
no!
When suddenly,
You begin teleporting rapidly throughout all time and existence, experiencing every single thing in the multiverse all over. I need a wisdom save.
does the chair go with him?
Yes.
Can I heal myself now?
No.
21.
Nat
Fuck
20.
this. Fuck this.
You reappear back at the table looking slightly surprised, but feeling like you gained more knowledge about the multiverse. You can add skill history to your proficiencies. That I will allow to be a permanent effect, because otherwise this not wanting this wisdom save probably would have killed you. Okay?
Alright.
Cool. Rinder? Oh, you also get a failure on your thing.
I don't get the roll?
No.
Damn it.
Rinder?
Straight.
Straight.
Oh, it worked. So what left?
Much like Rinder isn't.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what?
I
Okay.
was gonna say, like, Bo isn't, but that took him for a loop there.
You drank icy hot pack. I need you to roll me a 1d2.
Oh boy.
Is it icy or is it hot?
We're about to find out if it's icy or it's hot.
2.
That's the hot side.
Oh no.
You take
I did.
7 fire damage.
So 4.
Yep, because you're a tiefling now. And roll me a con save. You're good. Cain, you miss your turn, meaning that you are knocked out of the competition.
Cool.
Aw. You tried.
You mean I can get up once I'm not held person?
You are still held. Well, yeah, roll to see if you can break the hold person. If you break it at the end of your turn, you'll still be able to drink, because drinking is a bonus action. Or just nope, you're still busted.
You're busted.
Alright.
This is the police.
River takes his drink. And
Wait, Is Yomi
oh
out?
shit. Yeah, Yomi's out.
I see it.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah?
Everything resets?
No.
An avatar of the pale lady appears.
Oh shit.
Oh.
You're unconscious.
You
You're
can't move.
unconscious. You're
You can't.
unconscious now, right?
No, Cain is not unconscious. He is
Oh.
just held person. He
I
can
can
see and be
see
aware of his surroundings.
Everything.
Can he speak?
Nope.
Nope.
Aw, fuck, dude.
You guys can see River trying to get up from his chair as you hear him actually speak for the first time. A ruined voice yelling, "Not you again!"
Oh no.
And it drives a scythe through River's chest.
Eh?
What?
It then
No.
pulls the scythe out, and you guys see a translucent version of River pulled out from it.
Wait, no, we need that one.
Him and the spirit then vanish.
Wait, no, we need him.
His body slumps onto the table, no longer able to participate.
Oh shit.
Well, this failed.
Let's take Cuervo.
What
So
happened
much-
to no instant death?
Let's take this guy, because he seems to be able
Krieger,
to handle this.
Krieger goes, so that enchantment won't end until the game does.
Oh.
Okay.
We gotta finish and then he'll be fine, yeah?
No, he's actually dead. That was an accident. That was an accidental drink I included.
What the
Accident.
Says no
I
and
don't want to
tired.
play this game
Yeah.
anymore.
You get to
Yeah.
explain to Tyr
Well,
why the person we came here to get is
Listen,
dead.
look, I thought I'd spike one of the drinks.
You get to explain to Tyr why he's dead. It's your
Oh,
fault.
man.
It's your fault.
Oh, man.
If you are on a short leash, you're gonna be one out soon.
It was nice knowing you. Wait, I'm out.
Yeah, you are.
I do not want to play this anymore. Do we have to continue playing?
In order for stuff to stop happening,
There's,
yes.
there's still
Alright.
4 participants.
That guy drinks Heart of the Halls. He gets a +2 to his strength, a +1 to his dex, a +5 to his intimidation checks.
Man, it's
Someone
hilarious.
just
Okay,
hit him
well, we're
upside the
definitely
head.
taking him with us, right?
He's the best drinker. He's the best drinker in the multiverse.
Bo, you're up.
He's the luckiest man alive.
Okay, so
This is actually River.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
grab,
I
I'm
called
gonna
it.
grab
I'm-
a drink in the middle that tastes like lemon.
I'm really not, you guys.
The drink in the middle that tastes like lemon.
Well, you
Okay.
are now.
It's a lemon one again, so I'm gonna re-roll that.
Well, no, I told you it was the drink that tastes like lemon.
All of them taste like lemon.
All right, who's sitting beside Isribeau? Oh, only this guy. He has to make a con check to not vomit because all of a sudden you have the worst BO ever.
Yeah.
Isribeau, you have the worst body odor from that.
Isribeau,
Finally.
that's B.O.
Don't say it.
I did it.
I'm thinking of it.
I
Don't
did it.
say it. Don't.
I already did.
Don't. You're knocked out. Don't. No sleep mumbling.
Look,
Aria,
you hit
Aria
that
said,
name
Wasn't
for
your age-
yourself.
wasn't
name
your
B.O.?
agent name B.O.?
No, my agent name was Bo, spelled B.
B.O.
As instead of B-E-A-W. Or U, or whatever.
Okay, so
Yeah, so wild thing and then skeleton's turn.
yep, 1 in 10,000, and I need a
Yeah.
con save. As you drank the stinky minky.
God damn it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my
Better,
inspiration
better than
this time
Stinky
on it.
Pinky.
Oh, that's actually better. Stinky pinky it is.
You.
I'm not chancing it, so I'm rolling con save and advantage with my inspiration. Good thing I didn't chance it. Wait, that's still a failure. What the fuck?
Not on this drink.
Oh, thank God.
This drink is one that's supposed to affect your enemies more than it is you.
Okay, awesome. Number.
Mhm.
It would be very dumb of me to pick 1 or 10,000, right?
Probably.
Do it.
Do 10,000.
Don't do it. I'm pretty sure
Well, I was
JV
gonna go with
tried it.
9,999, but like if it's right next to the end, it's probably not any smarter.
No, I picked
Um,
9999.
I don't want to suffer. I want to do something fun. So you know what? No one goes for the 7,000. So let's go with 7654.
Okay, 7654. 1 moment. Pick a
Anyone-
target.
Well,
The only enemy left.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm picking Lucky.
His shadow suddenly gets up and runs away into the water.
Okay.
All right. Weird.
You hear a splashing sound as if it had gained corporal form.
Shadows are a thing.
Shadow
Aria.
serpents are a thing.
All right.
So
Skeleton
this guy
Road
made
chunks
a
one.
con check. Oh yeah, the skeleton first.
It's a skeleton, guys. It doesn't.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it for roleplay. Skeleton chunks another drink.
And
Well, so
wastes
far
his
he's
drink.
dealt half the damage to River.
Aria?
This guy made a con check, so and he failed it. So is Cain still held?
Yeah.
All right, and middle.
Okay.
Has anyone chosen a number in the 3000s wild search
Uh-oh.
yet? Oh boy.
Oh,
I don't know.
actually, never mind. You drink a strawberry milkshake.
Awesome! I was like,
Is it
Aria's
drugs?
gonna.
I shit you not. Like he rolled a nat 1, and I was like, what did I put for nat 1 again? And I put regular drink, and so yeah, strawberry milkshake.
Awesome. I'm gonna drink this slowly while I wait for my next turn.
Go ahead, Rinder.
Let's do middle.
You burst into flames again.
Why does Rinder get all the fire one?
Because he's on fire.
Your chair
Tiefling
bursts.
Rinder is hot.
Your chair bursts into to flames underneath you,
Oh no.
and you take 10 fire damage.
5
and
fire damage!
You'll continue to take 10 fire damage every round.
5 fire damage!
This is fine. I am currently okay with the events unfolding beneath my chair.
As you drank hot heat. Cain?
Wisdom save?
Yes. Nope, still held.
God damn it.
Let's see what Lucky gets.
His name is Lucky now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
He drank Fuzzy Night, and his eyes kind of glaze over for a moment, and then he looks at you all and goes, "Who are all of you?
Where are your
What?
consciences?
Where am I? Why is everything hairy?"
You.
And he gets a failure. Bo?
Alright, first things first. Right.
Right? Okay. $29.
So,
All the pain leaves your body, Bo. You're still hurt. You just no longer feel it, and you cannot receive any healing for the rest of the game.
The drinking game or the game?
The drinking game.
Okay, good.
I also need
Factory.
I also need a con save and then a number between 1 and 10,000.
Okay, well, Area 1
As-
is 3 number, so...
As you drank horse tranquilizer,
Oh.
what number?
3692. I almost got this. I think I can do this.
well, at this point we're just playing to live. At this point,
Right, well, Rinder's up with no constitution fails, so I'm, like, doing it as a matter of pride now.
By the way, the water is significantly closer.
yeah. I was gonna ask, like, are we still sinking?
Oh, yeah, we're sinking.
Yep. And Tal, for your reference, you do not notice anything. What did you roll on your con save? 15? You collapse.
Wait, what?
So
You
was it even
collapse.
possible for her to
I
save
collapse?
against
It was. Yes, Bo, you collapse.
From the 15 or from the effect?
Horse tranquilizer. You do not notice anything different in regards to your magical surge.
Okay.
Your
makes a
skeleton-
drink.
Your skeleton collapses into a pile of bones.
No!
He will return the next time you call for him.
Yay!
Aria?
Sorry, Cain. I love
left.
him.
Left.
You'll love him even more when he's gone.
Do what?
We are literally playing this game now to not drown.
I mean, not drown or crash or die.
Aria,
Yeah.
you drank the clock whistle surprise.
Why am I getting all these time effects?
roll
Same
me
reason Rinder's only getting fire.
roll me a con save.
And I got a lot of target other people's.
What'd you get? 5? All right, you need to pick me a target, and then that has to be an ally.
So, Cain or Rinder.
It can be anyone, even if they're uncold.
Oh, Alistair did mix two
I'm
drinks
going to
together.
choose Isribeau.
Isribeau.
No,
Okay.
no,
Son of a bitch.
actually, no, not. She can't be healed, so even if that's an option. I'm going to choose Alistair.
Okay.
Dang it.
Pick me a
He
number
has to
between
suffer
1.
more.
Pick me a number
7.
between 1 and 10,000.
7.
7. All right, Martin, are you still here? I'm pretty sure he was actually about to go to bed.
Can you go back
Pick-
and pick me? Because I kind of want to see what 7 is.
All right, you want to pick Bo?
Sure.
Bo, a daisy grows from your head. It may be pruned without harm.
Oh, I remember. I asked you what that was
Daisy
before.
head, Daisy head, Daisy head, Isribeau.
Oh,
And Aria, you lose one of your failures and gain one.
Okay.
Rinder?
I'm gonna sip my strawberry milkshake again.
God damn it.
Gonna drink and go in the middle again.
Middle, okay.
I'm
Oh,
definitely
gee.
making 2 clips this one.
Now I have the song stuck in my head.
Rinder, your skin grows to twice its normal size as you drink
Ugh.
Super Size Me. And Rinder, you are now a very, very large tiefling. As
Oh,
you,
not just his skin. Oh.
No. Yeah, he gets fat.
So he also drank a strawberry milkshake then?
Like 100.
Roll me a con save, Rinder.
Oh, yay.
And then take 5 fire.
I already did.
Okay.
17.
You're still good. Cain, wisdom?
Question. Can I second wind?
No.
Damn.
Cain?
This game, though.
Cain, you break free of the hold person. You can now participate in the game again.
Aha! Grabs the middle drink.
Well, it's not until next round you can't.
Oh, I thought you said if I did my thing, I could drink.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
did, didn't I?
As a
Yeah,
bonus
I
action.
did. Middle
Thing
one.
is, though,
Got it.
whole
Middle one.
person was basically giving him free passes.
Oh yeah, that was actually a
Middle.
benefit to you. Because you went 2 rounds without taking a con save.
Cain, you're suddenly drenched in water. I need a con save as you drink one wet night.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Salty Sea Man.
Oh, that's better. Salty Seaman, yeah.
I'm out cold.
Yeah, so the whole
mean,
person was
after-
better for him.
It was a large amount of Salty Sea Man in your face.
And Cain, that's your final failure as you fall unconscious.
I'm sorry.
I'm more surprised Rinder didn't get that one.
So Isribeau has a dandelion on her head? Daisy.
A daisy.
First off, we gotta see what Mr. Lucky gets.
Bo's dude.
Oh no. That's gotta be bad.
What did Lucky get?
He got a 1 on a D100.
What? What? Oh no.
Oh, apparently that's actually a good thing. 2 of his stats at random increase.
Wet.
You don't know which ones, but he suddenly looks a lot more handsome and a lot more intelligent all of a sudden.
As glasses now.
Yeah, he has glasses. As
But
he
like
drank
glasses half down his nose.
a better person.
Ooh.
Okay, but now we have to take him back with us.
Same.
Aria, at the beginning of your turn, you gain 1 failure.
I
What are you
figured.
drinking?
I'm drinking my strawberry milkshake.
Pick left, right, or middle.
Middle one across from the table.
Oh, Yomi's drink?
Yeah.
You drink Yomi's bodily fluid.
Ew.
Is that really a thing?
It is. Tal?
no.
Well, nobody tell her.
Do I realize that that's what it is?
You do immediately.
Which
When you
bodily
drink
fluid
it.
is it?
I don't know.
Yomi's a dude
All of
now.
them.
It's a
I'm
mix.
just saying, Yomi's a dude now.
Oh no, it's up to Tal. I don't want to get too creepy with this, so let's not go too into it. It's a drink titled Yomi's bodily fluid. Whether or not it is actually Yomi's body and fluid, you don't know.
Okay.
The point is, you need to make a con save to hope that you don't get poisoned first.
12.
All right, you are not poisoned. Now roll a con save to see if you pass out.
God dang it.
20.
You're still in this, Rinder.
I'm
Middle.
I'm
At
chasing
one
the
health.
taste with my milkshake. I'm chasing them with a milkshake.
Rinder, you drink the interdimensional shiftitude.
Oh,
And you
no.
and Yomi swap places.
He gets to drink again.
Rinder,
Oh.
it's your turn, and I need a con save.
Con save first.
Yep.
Wait, is it just Rinder, Aria, and Lucky?
Yeah.
Oh.
17.
well, shit.
You're still good, Rinder. Now let's pick your second drink.
Middle.
I'm noticing a trend here.
Yeah, he's dread edge.
Your fingertips swell to the size of plums as you drink the green thumb.
He's
Any
already
activity
tired.
that...
Plums are really big.
I know. Any activity that requires the use of your fingers requires a -2 to your dex check.
So can he?
So just
Does that
face
include-
forwards into your
He's a
drink.
freak.
Just face plant into your drink. You don't need hands.
Rinder, I need a con save.
Okay.
We don't need hands.
15.
You're still good.
Damn, Rinder.
Render's got hella constitution. Look at that, +6.
Oh.
This guy drinks, and as he does, you see a familiar coin sliding down through his glass into his mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
I have
God.
to take him back now.
And he vanishes.
Oh.
So we're done now,
Hopefully-
right?
No.
We're done now,
Krieger says,
right?
Krieger says, no, game's still not done. You and Rinder are still there.
Oh.
Can I
Aria, punch
surrender?
yourself in the face.
Can I?
Arya, you're up.
Can I try to incapacitate myself?
Nope.
Drink.
Just chug as many drinks as you can.
I'm gonna mix the 2 drinks that are left over, Alistair.
Oh
Alright.
no, another explosion.
There's a huge explosion. This time of a giant ice ball.
Oh,
Both of you roll me dexterity at
It
disadvantage.
doesn't matter. I have 1 HP. I can't survive it.
No, but you could also knock out Rinder.
oh.
You know what? I'm going to use my Indomitable to reroll that.
Go ahead.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
Slightly better.
Okay. Both of you are taking 38 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Rinder?
I'm Render.
17 health.
Oh yeah, Rinder lives! The game ends. Everyone disconnects from their seats and all effects go back to normal. River continues laying lifeless.
Uh,
Are we all conscious?
You are. Krieger goes, quick! Tie him up! Tie him up!
oh.
Dead.
Oh,
River!
Oh,
Tie
God.
River
I have
up!
rope. I have rope.
Cain, you got this, right?
Look, we just need a time off right now.
Just you got this, right?
Rope. Come on. Me and you together.
Quick!
Works faster.
He's almost done challenging the pale lady to her game!
I'm
Roping,
legit.
roping.
Roping.
Okay.
Hey, Skelebro, help me with the rope.
Your skeleton reforms and begins tying him up.
Sorry,
I'll help
Cain,
as well.
it's got to be done.
Mm.
Look, we'll deal with this later, okay?
And
Wow.
River suddenly takes a deep breath in.
He's tied up.
Yep. And he looks at you all, and he begins struggling in the ropes as Krieger warps you all back to the Tantalium.
Did we complete this a session early?
Not early, no. Normally they end around 10.
No, the arc.
You said it was going to be 2 hours, and it was only an hour and a half.
We cleaned the arc early, though.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
burned
there's
a lot quicker. You burned through this a lot quicker because Alistair blew up half the players.
Thank
I mean, it wasn't
goodness.
a bad idea.
So, you guys are back in the Tantalium. River is not with you. Krieger says that he's transported into the dungeons already. And, he can't believe what he was seeing. Here opened a line straight to the spiritual realm, and River apparently challenged the Pale Lady to a game, and beat her in it.
Which game?
And Krieger looks a little pale as he says, 100 cups.
Boyle puts up a finger, opens his mouth, and then just retracts it.
Alright.
I'm never playing that again.
I'm gonna get
There is
retired
not.
from
There
that.
is nothing you can do that will make me willing to play that. Looks off.
Everyone loves 100 cups.
I love like nothing.
Especially
I almost
since
didn't get to play.
since the last time it was played, I actually added 300 more options. Options.
Numbers.
And
How
yeah,
much? Sorry.
the arc is finished early.
How
do-
much experience?
1,000.
Guys,
Drop in the pond for me.
do we mind too much if I take tomorrow off then? It's no one's guaranteed day and we only have 5 players, so I can run it if you want, but I'm totally okay taking a day off.
Up to you.
I wouldn't be able to record anyways, so.
Okay.
I'm
Earl?
able to record if you wanted
I mean-
to do it.
You okay with that, Earl?
I'll just find something else to do, I guess.
Okay. This
I don't
is
know
like
who
a
else is playing, so
it's the same team that was going to be tonight pretty much apart from plus Saberforth. Are you guys all cool if I take the day off?
Okay.
gives you more time to write stuff.
It does. All right, awesome. Thank you guys. I will definitely be happy to take the day off tomorrow then, because we finished the arc early.
Do we get extra experience for finishing it early?
It does. I'm granting everybody an additional 500 for allowing me to take the day off tomorrow.
We-
Yay!
That's
Do I get
from
anything
the
for being the
off.
100
We
cup
get
champion?
Arc completion bonus.
You don't get anything for being the 100 cup champion yet.
What?
But I guarantee this will have implications in future.
He finished 100
Sessions.
cups with full constitution.
He will have this will guarantee that something later in the future will happen to him.
Just
Also,
like
is
the-
he still a tiefling or is he not a tiefling anymore?
I'm back to being human, I hope.
Yep, you're back to being human.
That would have been funny.
All right.
At least for Rinder it went.
Favorites and least favorites, friend, alphabetically with
wait,
May.
Wait, I'm ending the stream.
Thank you.